Again, the show again, the show again, the show again.
Yes, the show again, the show again, the show again. Welcome to those on Facebook. I was talking earlier, and apparently you guys can hear us. So, yeah, I apologize. We get there now. All right. So, okay, so let's do this again. So those lost... It's not the same anymore. I can't do it again.
It isn't.
No. All right.
Because you guys missed Delton being inappropriately sultry with his radio voice. Almost seductive.
Not seductive.
And I said my problem with it was that it was too appropriate for the music playing. And that's the problem.
For the Jesus song in the background?
It shouldn't work, but it did.
It did, definitely.
And that I have a problem with.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Glory 93.9 FM. Once again, for those locked in on Facebook and YouTube, officially now, you can hear us now. You can see us. Sounds in the background, the Denzel Roll, and the Church of God Mass Choir, now known as Highway Church of God. This is before Denzel. This is before you had friends. You had no friends then. During this time.
Speaking of Denzel and his friends, do you want to hear a funny story?
Oh boy, what about his friends? What did his friends do?
Good morning. Sorry to bother you. I think you may be able to assist me.
Oh.
I'm trying to find that good old gospel song that has the lyrics, hold on, don't let go.
Don't let go.
No matter what the storm, God will see you through.
Oh, yeah,
Are you familiar with it? I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. The problem is that's not a good old gospel song.
Not a good old gospel song.
At all.
It has some good old gospel songs in it.
Yeah, no, but that particular line that she
that
quoted,
line,
the one that's been
quoted.
ringing in a spirit,
Yeah,
that wasn't a good old gospel song. And I had
quoted.
to advise the person who inquired after the song that, woman of God, this is not an old gospel song. This is in fact something that's been recorded but not released. At first I said it hadn't been recorded, then I deleted it. It's like, nope, it's been recorded, just hasn't been released. So I told her to hold on and not let go.
Don't let go. It's coming through.
That indeed God will bring the song through, and at some point she'll be able to enjoy it in the comfort of her own home. So that was a funny story from this morning. I'm going to show you the name of the person who sent me the message.
I will. Okay. All right. A good gospel song.
The saints are looking for the good old.
Once again, yeah, welcome.
Someone call the bishop. Tell the bishop, come here. Come see something. Tell him come. Come tell him.
Look at this for good old music. All right, that's enough of that. All right, so welcome everybody.
Morning to all
morning.
who are on
Good
the live.
morning this afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are, on the streets of New Providence. You're at your home. You are at the shop. You're listening to us in a place of business or a place of eatery. Thank you so much for tuning into Glory 93.9 FM. We just locked into that Good Morning Tea, your favorite Saturday show.
It is your favorite, you know.
Oh, definitely. You could try and hide it, but yeah, you can't.
Dare I say your favorite show all week long? But hey, one thing about me, I'm humble.
No, yeah, definitely. What about me now? I
One thing about me.
I am. What did I say for myself? Me?
What did students say to me the other day? No, Miss Wilson, I'm really, really good at basketball. I said, if you have to tell me, you probably know. And I was dead serious.
Someone else to say that
His
about you.
spirit was crushed. No,
Like someone else.
Let's put some things in order today.
Like someone else should be the one telling me that you're really good at basketball.
Or maybe I would just see it.
Yeah.
You know?
You on the team?
Anyway, well,
Is he on the basketball team?
I don't know. I don't go to the game.
Maybe he's go to soccer and stuff. You don't go to basketball.
But soccer's house competition. I don't go to and I understand soccer more than basketball.
Okay.
I enjoy soccer more than basketball.
I mean, basketball, shooting hoop, soccer, kick the
I
ball.
don't have anything against
kick in the hoop.
basketball, but I don't know why you're surprised that I like soccer more than
One use
basketball.
hands. No, I mean about like.
I think I just.
You say you understand. I was like,
I've had a small umbrage against basketball from my childhood years because everybody made me believe that I would automatically be good at it because I was tall and I was awful at basketball.
I mean,
I was such a disappointment to myself, my teachers, so I'm not. Yeah.
What does Vince do? Vince what?
My history. What does he do?
He was in sports.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. We don't. African parents. We don't talk about those things.
You don't talk what you do.
They didn't exist before they had us. Like they didn't have a life.
Just parents.
What do you mean? I had childhood hobbies. What's that?
I did sports.
No.
None of that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I mean, I assume that he probably did something sporty.
He was standing and profiling. That's what he was doing.
Being
He was Vince for the woman.
A boss of the streets.
He was really being a boss of the streets. He was keeping his hairline sharp. He was keeping his bell bottoms flared, and he was that guy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You ready? Let's go.
Get the show started. Here we go, everybody. Y'all know the song. If you know it, sing along.
Honestly, by now we should do a competition.
For those that know it, sing along. Hey.
We've got that. Good morning tea with brother Delton and V. Vera Aqua are the faces you see. Impactful, insightful, delightful by far. Delton's signature laugh and Vera's kiki ha ha.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
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 We start off with the popular and shift the topic to the strange.
Oh,
you better come in fast because the topic's gonna strange.
Hey,
faithful are the follows that sip it on the tea. From wars to memes to governmental policy.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that
And pops past the D when they're closing on the final fact. And then my Vera was my show just got hijacked. Understand your popularity. Even prophets and bishops got to have that morning tea.
Good morning.
Oh, sip that tea, good morning. Sip that tea, good morning. Sip that tea, good morning. Sip that tea. Run it back. My coffee's already cold.
It is mine, so I don't have that escalated very quickly. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to DGMT. For those who sang along, we thank you so much. Studio audience, give them a round of applause.
Gives you a round of applause.
Good
morning, one. Good morning, all.
Good morning, big. Good morning, small.
Good morning, short. Good morning, tall.
Good morning.
To all of y'all.
All of y'all.
Everybody.
Laddie,
daddy, and everybody.
Those who are on the live are joining us already. Julianne A. Roll. Let's start, and let's stop right there. Let's start.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
We've got
Let's go with this song again.
We have big birthday shout outs to go out to Ju. Honestly, we're gonna start and stop there. Eh?
Yeah.
Malika said enough.
Whoa. First of all, how you get?
We don't need no hateration, holleration.
None whatsoever.
Oh, Malika said it's not for the streets. Understood.
Oh,
But sometimes
sorry.
we break protocol. Sometimes we break protocol for special occasions. Today. I haven't taught you that one either.
I know that song, man.
Soon.
You come with something new, yeah.
Today, one Julianne A. Roll. What does the A in Julianne stand for?
Antonique.
Oh, Antonique. I was trying to figure out the other day. Antonique Roll is celebrating her 30th birthday. The jar in the jar.
Yeah?
The icing on Delton's cake. The queen of his life.
See where he's going with this. Like, well, he's supposed to walk down the corner, man. I'm saying, where you go? Turn around. Turn around.
Beep.
Abort. It's like, where you go with this here, man?
The decent woman of God celebrates her birthday today, and we celebrate with her here in DGMT Studios.
Today's my
I'm shocked that she allowed her husband. She gave him permission to
Yeah, I was granted permission for a strong hour. Really,
she gave you an hour.
Really and truly, she have to get stuff for tomorrow
So she's like, I drop you off while I do some things
for the baby children them. So just get things for the baby children them.
The Jew in Jumos. That's it. Come on, bring it in.
The Jew in the Jumos.
Marisha, that's a preset from before the dawning of time.
Mrs. Deja herself.
Miss, aren't you the day and she's the jar?
Yeah, but I mean, she is really the day.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. But y'all make a pair.
We do make a pair.
You do.
So happy birthday to my wife who's celebrating on today. That's now it's appropriate to say on today. She's celebrating when?
Today.
On it. Definitely on today. So happy birthday.
Fun fact, did you guys know that on today isn't correct English? I'm interested to know if anybody knew.
Correct. What do you mean?
Correct.
I said this
grammatically, standard English.
I said it just now, and it sounded correct to me. So I don't understand.
I'm intrigued to know. Did people?
I don't understand what you're saying.
See, you thought I was going too far. Terrell said the sweet thing in the can. All right now.
I'm trying to find a picture. It took a while to come. I got it.
Oh, that's very nice. Behind the bushes. Oh, I like it.
Julianne,
that one time. That was you?
Yeah, that's right.
That one time, Julianne had purple hair.
Yeah, I did a little photo shoot.
Very, very nice.
That's when I had my camera.
Marisha, you have made a very, very pertinent observation.
What happened? What we missed?
That all the roles, they like something about an A middle name. You all
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one. You make sure your wife's got one too. It's a setup.
Dwayne doesn't.
What's Tony's middle name? But Dwayne's always
Ken.
been a bit avant-garde.
Yeah. Kenfany. I think she's Kenfany. She's a K.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think only Dwayne, because Devin is, Yolanda is, she's an A. I
See?
think she's an A. I can't remember what the A stand for.
You'll have that set right up, buddy.
Yeah, no, something with the A middle name. And our children got to have, only Denzel and I broke the little situation we had going on. We had a good thing going on. And then
Me and Mrs.
we had
Rose.
things going on where everybody's children was following with the DAR. And then
Adra.
I ain't calling Robin out. So we can say who it was. We can call Robin out. But
That makes so much sense to me.
why does she be able to bring it up? Robin answered that?
Yeah.
She was right there. She had an A going too. And she was like, no, let's put the A to the front. It's like, why though? The A goes in the middle.
When you meet Anaya,
Yeah.
as it is as it should be.
Just it would have been Danielle and I. It would have been perfect. DAR all around.
Danny and Danielle.
Danny and Danny? Like, Danny and Danny. It would have been Danny.
Things are as they should be.
Anyway, so
but all
happy
that to
birthday.
say, a very big happy birthday to Julianne. She said she's not even just expecting the gifts and the currents. Oh no,
Where the
she
gifts?
says no coins, just dollar bills.
Just dollar bills.
No silvers, just dollar bills.
Syllabus. I mean, the syllabus go to dollars them. Get a dollars them. That's paper.
What do boys buy for their mummy for her birthday?
First of all, that was the funniest thing ever. This morning, I was like, I need y'all to tell them my birthday. Dollars is like, today's your birthday? Like, so you thought I'd just make it up? Like, did you? Like, you thought we was just joking?
But
didn't?
has she had a birthday recently?
Why you
In
calling me
recent
this
time,
joke?
why is that difficult for you to understand that
like-
you're a very intelligent young
He
man?
was so confused. He was like,
Why did I not
it's
know
her
that?
birthday? I was like, what you mean? So they obviously the gift they got it didn't reach yet. They went to the store to go buy it. Hopefully,
You know what? You know what?
hopefully I don't know.
I blame God. I'll take it for
They
this.
for the
I'll
deal.
take this one for the team.
Yeah. So yeah, ain't none now.
But we have all the saints are gathering in the room. They're wishing Julie happy birthday. We have Shauna here. We have Marisha here. We have Terrell. We have the birthday girl. We have Rashad. We have Mo Aleka. We have Shauna.
I just said more liquor. Where we got more liquor from? Who brought the liquor?
And then brought Mo.
Brought
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Okay, I got you there.
Malika is here.
All right.
Rashad says, my favorite people. Hello, Vera. Hello, Delton. Hello to you. Rashad
Rap.
said, I ran across his mind 2 days ago praying for
come
me.
on.
I thank you.
Come on.
I thank you.
There was a
Prayers
shift.
of the righteous availeth much. I felt the prayers of the saints holding me up this week because it was only by grace. Amen.
Yes.
I've been trying not to use the term. I made up my mind at the beginning of the month. I was not going to use the term. There is a term that is used in education circles, and apparently it's not just schools, it's everywhere. That just says March.
Oh, with the M? Mm-hmm. Double M's?
And I have determined I'm not going to speak into my March negativity. I'm not going to speak chaos into my March.
So
I'm
you
not going to
want
speak
March-
confusion into
March
my March.
greatness?
But if I didn't speak into my March was trying to speak into me. My
Let me tell
goodness
you something.
gracious me.
Let me tell you something.
Let me say, come, let me tell you something. Oh my goodness, March has been.
No, March is always.
I
for
don't
the
know
road.
why.
Like I said, we won't put that name on it, but it's always just. So it's a bit of a rough time for the road
And
household.
everyone's on, everybody on Instagram's dead smart and insightful. So they're all trying to figure out what it is. Some guys like it's because it's supposed to be the beginning of the year. Somebody else was talking about because it's the Lenten season leading up to the death of Jesus. Jesus.
That's a deep one.
Oh yeah, it is. Everybody coming up with reasons why it is. I don't care what it is.
I can tell you what it is for our household.
I just need to
Our
start.
household is one, our anniversary is in March. Secondly, my children's school fees due in March. Thirdly, my wife's birthday is in March. Fourthly, that means our car license and insurance is up in March. So March for me. If you want,
Absolutely understandable.
if you want to describe March for me.
So that
bit
makes
much.
perfect sense. School fee due in March too.
School fee.
That's you got to break it up. You got to pay school fee in Feb. But then Feb is 1 month after
Right
January.
after January. Just leave January. Yes.
And you can't pay school fee late. You can't pay
I did,
car.
and I did pay it late.
Oh, no, but it's never going to be late enough to be.
Yeah, I was like, before they call my children into the office.
Oh,
it's
Lord
like,
Jesus.
I'm
And that
gonna
would
pay
go
this.
embarrassment.
And I ain't lying. That's one thing that the school does that I really don't like. It's like, don't punish my child for my failure.
We've had this conversation before.
It's like, don't punish my child.
So what do you
from
suggest
my
that we
failure.
do?
You send a letter says, hey,
Tomorrow don't come back.
Don't bring your child back.
That you see that's fair. That's fair.
Like to be sent
Just
a
give me a
letter.
letter. Say tomorrow. Just don't bring them
Like,
back.
listen
So
to
you
me,
get it together.
Dallas and David, give this to your parents. Make sure your parents. Or most times we have to get them from the classroom when you see us. Here you go. This came from.
Or you could even give me a call to make sure I got the message.
Yeah, like, hey, we send a message. We send a letter. Home.
Yeah,
Just get
that's
the letter.
fair.
But don't be like your child in class. Dallas comes.
There was when that man turned up at the door. My new institution doesn't do things like that. That's a very much.
The old one in?
There's a particular member of the administration team. If his face appeared through your louver, and he would never come to the door and knock and open, he would always walk around and peek through. I can see the image of his head between the louvers, looking.
Make sure you in there
looking
first.
that the child is in there.
You in there.
And then he doesn't know. He just knows that grade 9 have English, so he looking at all the English classes. And it wasn't me who was being looked for, but I was always on edge. When I saw him appearing, I'm just like, everybody look straight.
Like, is it you?
Avoid eye contact.
Is it you? Is it you?
Is it I? Is it I? And the kids don't know because whose parents are telling them we didn't pay the school fee. Bless the children. Deep in the essay. Next thing you know, you yuck up. Couldn't finish your sentence. When you come back, you don't even remember what the story was supposed to be about. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and they make him go to the office, and then they call you from the office. Like, why are you doing this?
Oh,
This is my child, man. Everybody do it.
I'm sorry. Let me read his comments because Terrell said it's a birthday occasion. Mo liquor is not on Glory 93.9. Terrell. Dana is in the house. Long time no see.
Hey,
Dana, welcome. He says happy birthday, Delton, sweet thing in a can.
Canadian friend.
I feel like only Delton's allowed to call her his sweet thing in a can, or am I wrong?
No, man.
No, that's like a general terminology.
That's just sweet thing in the can.
That's somebody else's sweet thing in a can. Amen. Kerry says March has been yup.
No, March is it.
Marisha say March need to march on out of here.
Gotta get him out of here.
Gotta get him out of here.
March gotta get him out of here.
I'm tired. I am tired. Casey Dimitri is on the live. Welcome to DGMT this morning. Hopefully you stick with us. Stick around for a little while. This is going to be a power hour. We're already 19 minutes in.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a good time, not a long time. So March is that month. We're assuming Casey celebrates in the month of March as well.
Yeah,
so if we don't see you again, we wish you happy birthday. We really just stopped on Julian when we're supposed to be wishing all the saints.
Yeah. Casey said actually 27th.
Happy birthday. Oh, so he's this week.
This week.
Oh, Casey, we wish you a happy birthday.
Sorry, so let me get the birthdays that I have on my list. Who celebrated 2 days ago was my. I hope she's probably on. She can text me probably soon and tell me I doing something. My Auntie Leaf.
Auntie Leaf.
Celebrate on the 20th. Also celebrate on the 17th.
Birthday, yes, because I remember we had this issue once upon a time.
Yeah. Celebrated on the 20th. Dana celebrates on tomorrow. Dana celebrates tomorrow on so that's another March, baby.
Oh yes, indeed, on March the
happy birthday
23rd.
tomorrow to Dana Knowles.
I believe Carrie's birthday is this week as well on the 24th on Monday. Carrie is celebrating her birthday. Sound a big ting for the birthday girl. Traven also celebrates this week on the 26th of March. I mean, March is really that month. I also have a colleague who I know will at some point listen to this show because this is the new thing at St. Andrews that I am a radio show celebrity.
We call it the names bowling now because everybody know who we are. I was like, hide that no more. Let's talk it out.
And we need to talk about that, guys. We need to have a team meeting. We need to have a family meeting about the future of the show because I can't take it. It's not for me. Celebrity, no paparazzi. Celebrity, it's not for me. But one Keva Bain is celebrating on the 28th of March as well.
Also,
so to Keva,
our Glory,
a big
fellow
happy
Glory
birthday.
employee. Our fellow Glory employee celebrates also on the 28th. That would be one Carlo Ramsey. He celebrates on the 28th.
I mean, birthdays galore.
Birthdays all around.
Somebody needs to have some cake because what's going on?
That is very much true.
Somebody needs to have cake.
Someone should get Juliet.
So, doesn't
anybody?
No.
I know.
So Delton, you haven't bought Juliana cake?
Listen to me. I get more cake. She got his cake.
Lord cake. Lord cake.
What kind of cake?
Because that's not how this goes.
all
Julianne
kinds.
deserves cake.
What you mean?
Lots of cake.
Lots of it. In fact, we had cake. She had cake today. We went by Dwayne's house and his daughter, Dawn, baked the cake. Dawn made a strawberry cake.
Dawn baked the cake?
She ate most of it.
Because she wasn't expecting guests.
She was not expecting guests.
Not expecting guests.
But it came around time. So man, that's gonna be cake, man. This is me, man.
Casey said March is definitely that March madness. If it's madness for the kingdom of God.
Yeah, man.
Jody Ann says strange fire. And then she put the turtle to walk through.
Slow walk through. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. We got this cake, man. See, does he had confirmed? Dottie's just like throwing cake for the win. Nice little strawberry cake.
All right. I love it.
Yeah, man. So happy birthday to all the March babies. There's a lot of you.
And Julianne says strawberry is my fave. Noted duly.
Noted.
Noted duly.
Really?
Is strawberry your fave?
That's like, what? We never talked about this.
I didn't want to act surprised because I didn't want to just because I feel like I should have known it, but I was when she said it. Do you and Julie need to go into a side room?
Hold on, sidebar.
Into a breakout room. No, Zoom breakout room. Yeah, do you need a breakout room to talk about something?
Maybe over there, Julianne.
Talk about some things in the Zoom breakout room and come back. Let's wrap that up. I don't even know what my favorite cake is as a grown woman.
Oh, carrot. Check it down without hesitation.
Carrot is up there with the top 5.
Carrot.
Is it number 1?
No, for me it's carrot.
One thing about me, chocolate cake, but the right kind. Moist, not too sweet, rich, with a good ganache. Ice cream, some buttermilk, but that's something. It has to be like a messy chocolate cake, not like a box chocolate cake.
Nah.
I need the chocolate to be chocolate in.
I'm not much of a chocolate fan.
And then, of course, a cup of tea to wash it down.
I mean, you got some hot.
Once I have a cup of tea to wash it down, I'm good.
Birthday cake. It's a favorite.
What is birthday cake? Just plain.
If there's a particular bakery to go to, you get their birthday cake. And
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No?
Underwhelming.
So
I'm at the age that if cake is not good, I don't want it. Like, I don't want cake for cake's sake anymore.
Carrot is to the top for me.
Carrot is to the top. Saying chocolate is to the top.
What's also good, I don't know if it qualifies, but there's a little Oreo cake from this ice cream store. It's really top tier.
That's really ice cream, though.
But it's ice cream.
It ain't
cake. To me, that's really top tier. I won't lie to you.
Now, something I've had in recent times is tiramisu cake. And that was... But that's not everybody who's going to make that right.
No, that's the thing about
So
that
I just want that cake from that place.
Yeah, that particular person.
And then another recent birthday I attended where there was cake galore. There was a cheesecake cake combination. Half of the cake was cheesecake, half of the cake was cake. That was a win for me.
Yeah.
That was a win for me. So I guess maybe my taste is more refined now.
Bourgeois.
Bourgeois like Terrell and his sparkling water with ice before bedtime.
It's a little lemon wedges. It's a little lemon slices.
Did he respond to your accusation about the lemon wedges?
He said sounds good.
Let's see what the Saints are saying. You see, I just started something and now everybody's in it. So Julianne will get an extra special cake baked by her husband tomorrow, asking because I want a piece. Pineapple upside down.
I haven't baked in a long time. I don't know if I still have it.
That thing's in your blood, Delton. That's not going on.
I haven't baked.
But what film is it? It's in our blood, baby. It's who we are, Rio.
Yeah, I haven't baked in a while.
Let's come together. Jodianne, sorry, I got distracted. No. Jodianne said chocolate with a hint of coffee, a smidgen of coffee. Shauna says she loves with a chocolate cake. Dana says yes with the chocolate cake. Chocoholic or nothing. That's a particular type of cake.
Chocoholic, you like chocolate.
Delton, that's blasphemous. Cheesecake, no competition. I just feel like cheesecake isn't really cake, though.
What is it?
It's a shape of cake, but it's not really cake.
That she is.
You know what I mean?
That she is.
It's like ice cream cake is not cake.
But it's cake, though.
But we're talking about real cake flavors.
So you want got a flour.
Yeah, where there's a flour, there's an egg. You know what I mean? I'll be like lemon meringue. Are we talking about... No. Lemon cake, sorry. Oh. Lemon cake, carrot cake, pound cake.
So if we go that way, you gotta go banana. So vanilla. Go carrot, you go banana.
Banana's your second one?
I ain't like sometimes a good banana cake is a good banana cake.
Not for birthdays and stuff though.
Not for birthdays.
Just in general.
Yeah, that's not a birthday cake selection. It's just in general. Because carrot cake isn't necessarily, we've made it. Like for my wedding, I had carrot cake in my wedding. Like the top layer of my wedding cake was carrot cake.
I'm trying to, yeah. So you got carrot, you got banana, you got red velvet, you got pound. Now everybody's just talking about cake. Look at how we've gone on it. You know what? I'm shutting this down now. Power hour. Next thing you know, 45 minutes gone and we've just talked about cake. No. Moving on. Jolyanne said.
Now we have a list. We have a top 5 list of cakes. And right now, chocolate is like winning over.
Chocolate is winning.
Chocolate's on top.
Cheesecake is coming like a close second.
And Dwayne didn't reach it because Dwayne is definitely chocolate.
Party done. Delton, what in the world is going on with your taste buds? I guess Jolyanne's not a fan of putting fruit and veg in cake.
Like banana's good. No, we don't like banana.
Julianne says she just likes the crust of cheesecake with the tiny piece in the middle. For me, the best cheesecake has more crust than cheesecake, or equal cheesecake crust.
So New York, you going? No, New York is more thick.
I need a goodly amount of that pressed biscuit at the bottom. I need a goodly amount.
Then scoop off.
I need to be able to see that biscuit at the bottom.
Julianne do that. Julianne take the little crust off and just leave the rest of the cheese. It's just like I don't want that.
Why does banana cake sound weird? I'm with you because it's like banana bread. We're used to banana bread as opposed to banana cake.
It's just like lighter texture. Same thing.
Kim's in the house and she said, hey guys,
Kim.
how we doing? Long time no see, Kim. We are well. Hope you are well. Carrie says she's a huge cheesecake fan. I think cheesecake and chocolate cake are winning.
Yeah, so I think cheesecake, chocolate cake. Seems like chocolate's on top. Cheesecake is in second. I'm forcefully putting
everything you said is just falling.
I'm sticking carrot cake now. I don't care what you want.
Creating a nice puddle of alternatives at the bottom.
Carrot cake is gone. I don't care what anybody says. It's in the list. So I don't care what you guys say afterwards.
Donnie said that Dwayne's birthday cake was carrot cheesecake, and I remember that. That was good too.
It was that
was good. I think if you put any cake beside cheesecake, you're playing with fire.
And that officially makes it a cake then once you add something to it.
Yeah.
You add something to it. Now cheesecake is a
That's a cheesecake cake.
Yeah. Anyway.
Kim's in Freeport. Okay.
Just put them, good old chocolate cheesecake.
Now, I've never experienced that before.
I've seen it a bit. I mean, I've never had it before.
I'm gonna need a pitcher of water to wash that down. A pitcher. That's gonna be a lot. So it's gonna be a lot.
Where's red velvet?
See, red velvet is just cake that's red.
That's chocolate.
As far as I'm concerned, red velvet is cake that is red. What cake? Some people say chocolate. Sometimes it just tastes like vanilla. Yeah, that is red.
Every birthday celebrated in my house has an ice cream cake attached. Thank you, Red. And that Oreo ice cream cake they don't sponsor the show, but it's a place that rhymes with Fairy Dean. Fairy Dean. They have a Oreo chocolate cake, ice cream cake. That's amazing.
It's decent, but I'm genuinely getting to the point where
there you go.
I'm at the point where ice cream cake feels a bit indulgent. As an adult, I've got to really be in the mood for that, and I think that's going to be like twice a year.
And now that alcoholic coming here, this one says, Donnie Zero says there's a Bailey cheesecake going around. Has anyone tried it?
Going around. So what? People just passing
it around.
Passing it around.
Where's this cake going around?
It's not the flu. It's not COVID.
There's a
what do you mean it's going around?
It's going around, Bradley. Did it pass you? It didn't pass me. I didn't see it around. Definitely it passed around.
It didn't pass you?
It didn't pass me, but it passed around. Donnie Zero. Where were you?
If it passed me, I maybe wasn't home.
Where were you?
I heard that they came, but I wasn't home.
Donnie said there's a Bailey's cheesecake going around. I don't know what that is. Hey, Denisha says as well. She says, hola.
Okay, guys, cake. The topic of cake is over. Let's move to news and reviews because what is happening here? The DQ cookies and cream was a COVID birthday cake for me. That was pretty decent. Wow. COVID was a time. It was a time.
Yeah.
Couldn't have birthday parties and people were separated. And what was my COVID birthday?
Were you here? You couldn't go away. So you couldn't leave. Or did you leave? Yes.
I don't think I could leave.
No, you were. Yeah.
Was that different?
When you, yeah.
No, that year 2020, I didn't go.
Yeah, you didn't go.
My 30th birthday was the last time I was home for Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow. Crikey.
They just said, who? I had a birthday party. She said, I had a party in COVID. That's where it spread.
I'm going into my photo files.
That's probably right there where it spread.
It was you. You were the problem.
I haven't party during COVID. I think Alicia's birthday was April. So yeah, that's exactly when it started to spread. So that I don't know how we got this topic, but happy birthday to all those persons celebrated in March.
Oh, I did have a little get together.
You had a get together?
I did.
Where?
It was a party. I had a party.
Where was this party?
When Casper Dean was living on Prince Charles.
Yeah, get together, didn't you?
And it was a really nice. Look at my cake.
That's what
A
the little goat.
cake.
I was there. Remember?
I had a cake. Next time I had a cake was this year.
What was the flavor in that one? It's chocolate.
Just cake.
It's cake.
Just cake, like pound or something.
Jody was there. Jody said, "Oh yes, that cake was very nice."
Yeah. Say COVID. Say COVID.
Jody said, "I never had COVID. You was never diagnosed with COVID.
You never knew.
You didn't know.
You never tested
you were
for it.
asymptomatic. But that's
Talking about COVID makes me a bit sensitive. Can we move on to something?
still.
Remember when I couldn't come back to the Bahamas?
Yeah, you
That
mentioned
was
that.
traumatic.
I was afraid of that.
That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all.
And you were good all the way right before you left, right? It's like right before you came back. I was like, sit back down. It was like a week or like a day, like days before you supposed to come back.
No, it was like 2 days before I had to come. 3 or 4 days before I had to come back.
A little tickle in your throat.
The little tickle in my throat, and I was like, Vera, is it? I was like, no, cannot be. But then when time came to test, I was just like, I'm not spending money on a test that I know is going to come back negative. I already know. Yeah.
Yeah. So happy birthday to all the birthdays. Happy anniversary to the anniversariers. To all those celebrated in this little week right before the end of March. Happy birthday to you. Happy anniversary.
We say end of March, but March still has a whole weekend left that
It does.
that belongs to
Like
it. And I'm kind of like, okay, March. It's enough.
It's enough.
March is going on longer than January, and I don't understand how
No, March is
or
definitely
why.
marching. No, it's a slow March. It's not quick
This
March
is a
at all.
creep. This is a creeping and
Not a
crawling.
quick March. But yeah, so happy birthday, happy anniversary to you, and all that good stuff. Moving on as we get ready to close out the show.
As we get ready to wrap it up.
As we
News and
just
reviews. We're
spoke
going to be
about
quick.
cake.
I don't remember anything significant in the news standing out to me this week.
Fires. We have a lot of fires. We have fires in Freeport, around Bahama. We have fires in Eleuthera.
See, I missed that.
We have fires, I think, in Andros. And I think, well, we had a fire that was last week. That's last week, right? We had a big fire in the back of
That was week before.
week before. All right, so we had a fire here. We had fire, and there's fires in the Family Islands.
I missed all of
Yeah.
that.
That is getting some little interest because, like Nassau, it's pretty.
And I'm
hard.
wondering why there's so many fires, because it's not hot.
One of them, and I was sort of upset the way they outed the guy. The guy's like, yeah, a farmer was in back there, and he was just burning some bush and got away from him.
Snitches get stitches.
What? It's like
Snitches get stitches.
like the news was on Beyond the Headlines with Shanique Miller, and she was like, "Do we know? Are we aware of how the fire was started?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, we know. There's a farmer back there who was, he was burning some bush."
I wonder what happens if you do, like, does he get fined? Does he get prosecuted for accidental fire?
It is illegal to burn bush by the law. But for a lot of these family islands, don't have the tools like slash and burn. Not technically called slash and burn, but they clear property. That still happens. So it is illegal. It's against the law. Now, will he be charged on the family island? Luckily for the Luther one, they were doing a good job of managing it, keeping it away from homes. So it was just like still in the bush. However, they don't have any fire trucks. It's like down where our churches is.
We've already had this experience before when there was a fire and there was no truck, and then something was that Eleuthera? That wasn't Eleuthera at that time.
That was Exume.
That was Exuma.
So yeah, and Exume did fix that in the end.
I mean, you guys haven't learned a lesson yet.
So Eleuthera, and as long as someone's big, Eleuthera is way longer. So a fire truck had to come from almost like an hour and a half away in one of the settlements, I think, to bring water. Because this settlement where the fire is down in the south. This is like where the High Church of God. I think you never went to where the High Church of God is. So we have a church down there in Waterford, and this fire is like down from Waterford in the south, in the Wemsis Bight. And they're trying to keep it away from the houses, and it's not going well. So they use like hoses and buckets and what they can.
No fire truck?
No fire truck. The one fire truck that came from like I said, a settlement that's further up north. And they had to go back, so they went back down there. So they have no other way of.
So the fire's not still burning, is it?
Yeah. They just trying their best to like create little barriers, push things down, push things in the way. Yeah.
Push things in the way of fire.
Yeah. That's what they can. What's with the whales showing up on the shores? I've seen that as well.
The whale?
There's been like random like whale sightings on our shores, like dead whales showed up. Now some persons have tried to tie it to Elon.
I saw that they were going in the sea to take out the debris from all the stuff.
They say they found some in Megwana. they found some stuff in marijuana. Once again,
that's like a whole project. They like it's not like they happen to stumble on it. They are intentionally going to pick up the debris, meaning that they know it's going to be there.
The piece that I saw a picture of, it's like a piece of strong styrofoam. It's like this very weird piece of debris, but all right. Like because they held it up and they're like, this is one piece. It's like that looked like that from Junkanoo. Like I tell that's from Junkanoo. Oh, that's really a piece, but I'm sure. But it looked like styrofoam. The piece I saw.
It just looks like this situation, this setup is non-negotiable. So you guys go and dive, collect what you can. We are continuing how we're going to continue.
Yeah.
Whales die, whatever happens, we're going to keep on going.
Yeah, we have money to make.
Whales on the shore is crazy though.
Yeah. Kim says, there's lots of fires in Freeport. Some spots are still smoking from what I've seen since I came here this morning. So, and of course, Freeport, just like other 5 Islands, there's a lot of pine, a lot of trees, there's a lot of forest areas. So it's I'm
not gonna lie, like when if someone says Freeport, one of the images that comes to my head is like vast areas of land with burnt trees.
Yeah,
that's just like an image I have in my head of Freeport.
that pine forest, that always looked like fire just happened. Yeah, always.
It's a shame, but
Jody answers we need firefighting planes.
I have.
Yeah, we try to get fire trucks.
Giving World War II.
Firefighting planes. We should try to get a fire truck. You want us to go to a plane?
Who?
Where we get this
Who's going to build them and manage them? Bahamas Air?
Like, where we get this plane for like a dump water? Man, we try to get a truck. We try to get something for.
Speaking of dumping water, have you guys been turning off the tap when you brush your teeth? Because they sent out a warning for you guys to reserve and conserve water.
I didn't see that.
We never spoke about it on the show.
No.
How there was a release from
what is it?
Yes.
You lie.
Telling y'all stop using up the water and wasting it because we're about to have a shortage. What do you mean?
I did not.
DGMT, did you know that?
Did y'all know about a water shortage? Where you can so they actually ask you to not.
It was. I'm gonna find it right now.
Yeah, don't find that. So I'll find that.
Delton, you did not. So you've just been wasteful.
Oh, my children all the time.
Urgent notice: New Providence water supply challenges.
Oh.
We urge all customers, and this is from January the 24th.
Oh, that's the case. All right, that's y'all get that. Carry on, it's not January.
It said for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, and I've been really living like this was an ongoing thing.
Living like a pauper, man.
I really didn't read that next 7 to 10 days thing. Oh, so I could just leave the tap on when I'm brushing my teeth.
Like y'all didn't tell me that. Y'all didn't tell me the shortage was over.
I won't do that. That's wasteful. I'm not going to do that.
Like for me growing up, that was so not a thing.
Being conscious of water.
No. Have water running while you're brushing your teeth. Are you out of your mind? My father would have a conniption. Why is that water on?
Sorry, Cassie. Gosh, I was trying to help you all out. It was 7 to 10 days, but are we out of the woods? Can we afford to be wasteful? That should have just been an ongoing thing to educate people about using water, conserving water.
Don't waste water.
What? Sorry, huh?
It's a whole song, man. A whole song about wasting water. Anybody remember that? Or just me? Who's remember that song? Don't waste water. Don't waste water. Water.
This is a Bahamian song?
No. Was it on Sesame Street or was it on?
But it's interesting how this new generation in our school, the baby children are being like drilled on sustainability, conservation,
that's the way
recycling. Now. So I have a colleague who said that her dad dropped something by accident outside and she gave him the dirtiest look in the world and said, "You're littering. Go and pick it up." And what's the dad going to tell her? No.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're littering. And right now, you're destroying ozone layer. That's what you're doing.
And the baby children, they care more than y'all.
Yeah. Oh, no.
So apparently, y'all could use the water in your house. That's what you want me to tell them, Cassie?
Y'all, please put water in a cup when brushing your teeth.
What, in a cup?
Oh, man, that's the way I grew up. You have a small cup that sits by the sink.
Oh, is that why people have cups in their house for those brushing your teeth?
You put that water in that cup. You turn that water off. You brush your teeth. Then you put that water in your mouth. You go about your business. Oh, you just turn water on. It was Auntie Leith. Auntie Leith had 2 daughters, Keela and Olivia. And I went to their house and they were brushing their teeth, talking to me. And I could hear the water in the background. And I was like, what y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You all have water running and out of the bathroom. First of all, out of the bathroom talking. Turn that water off.
And it's so careless, but
loose.
Just not ever. I was never trained. I never thought about it.
Oh, nobody. We couldn't do that in our house at all. My daddy would have a fat.
And then like I turn on the shower head and then I go about do my business.
Huh? I didn't know showers existed until I was
now, mind you,
teenager.
We grew up having bucket baths, and that's very much a part of our culture. To fill up the thing with bucket and get a nice little container.
I
And
didn't
everybody,
know that
it was a standard design of the bucket, like a little tie-dye
The
situation.
little shower spigot thing that worked. I didn't know that worked.
How to pull it up?
Shower.
Not that you had it and you didn't know. I thought you just didn't have a shower.
Oh no, but I was there, but that shower. No, you tell you run that water, and everybody be in that same water. And I was the youngest.
What do you mean bathe in the same water? In the tub? Y'all could just do a bucket bath.
You be in that water, and by the third person, just ask them on that talk.
Delton, no. Delton.
Oh, y'all real rich.
In the same water?
And then I'm the baby. So like,
because first of all,
I made race.
One day, and I was very young when I came to this revelation, I was like, but I'm sitting in my own dirt. I'm never doing this again, ever.
What you mean?
From very young, sitting in the tub bath was just not a thing. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm self-care. So I would have a shower first. Shower first. Because at some point, if I don't shower, showering after means you clean off the dirt you just sat in, but I would have to sit in it. So I can't.
Then I soak away.
And then think about it like this. You have a shower first, you clean. But then you have to scrub the tub after you had the shower so that you can fill up the tub. By the time you scrub the tub, you're sweating because you're tired. After that, I said, no more. I'm not doing this anymore.
No, we get that same water, buddy. You have some Dettol. You put some Dettol in that.
And that was shallow or deep?
Well, I couldn't turn the water on to brush my teeth. Deep? What is deep?
I can't.
Oh, man.
And you were the young. Oh,
deep. I heard. And
so you didn't have a proper. You didn't bathe properly until you were what? Like
deep in grade 6.
What?
6th grade.
Till all your brothers left the house or what?
Out of school. The person who did, I watched. There was a lecture series last night that I watched last night, and it's an American. You know, but the same thing. You like they bathe in the same bath water.
In 2025.
But he said that's where the terminology came from. Don't throw the baby out of the bathwater, because by the time the baby gets in the bathtub, say the water was so dirty. Fling it out.
That makes a lot of sense.
Fast enough, yeah, Dettol. Dettol fix that. You put some Dettol in that thing come white.
You might as well just put a Dettol on you and wipe yourself down.
Anyway, get some comments. The comments getting ready from us. Julianne says, well, ain't helicopters fat free? We can get 3 coppers to cover different islands. It is still fat free. Please put what? Yeah, we haven't that ready. Cassie says, no, please take small steps to conserve water. Back in the day, and you wouldn't know this. This is just an FYI for you. We didn't have water like here. To say,
you'd have to go to the well and stuff?
No, like the water source company used to get water by barges. Do
they not still do that?
I think we have our own plan. Do we not, Cassie? I think we have a plan here now.
I think we need to have that confirmed because I'm
we still barging? Because we used to barge water from Andres.
I think we're still barging. Fill the tanks.
We still barging?
I think we're still barging.
No, man, not in 2025. Cassie. There you go. All right, so Cassie says no. Cassie says yes, we do have a plan. But do we still barge? Do we have a plan? Can the plan do the whole island? So do we still get some water from Andres? I know back in the day you get some water from Andres.
I'm still really grossed out by your bathwater situation, but let's read these comments. Oh yes, I remember my granddaddy making me use a cup. You better get a full cup because if you run out, you better wipe your mouth with the towel.
Exactly, as you should.
I became my mother and my father, turning off lights, fans, faucets, and anything electrical.
Oh, you can leave no TV on. Can you tell time when you sleep? No, put the clock out.
What do you mean put the clock out? How is it going to wake me up in the morning?
My daddy would turn off everything, buddy.
How is it going to wake me up in the morning?
Everything.
And then the clock have to reset every morning the next day?
Clock's right. Alarm clock's the only thing you had. You look at that little red light blinking. That's all you had. No TV. I had no TV in the room. TV in your room.
See, TV in my room. I was very spoiled.
Oh, nobody.
I was very, very spoiled. I was the first. I think I was the first child my mother had in diaspora in Western lands. So she let me try everything.
Oh.
I had my own computer in my room. I mean, desktop screen. I had my own phone with my own telephone number. I had my own sound system.
This explains so much.
I had my own TV. But she let me, what did I say? Try everything. The minute that she figured that wasn't working for her, let's go.
Take it out.
So I was able to try everything.
Oh yeah, no.
TV. My mom's thing was when you fall asleep and the TV's watching you, spirits are getting in you. So absolutely 100%. Because at the night time, that's when they show all the shows that are, and you don't know what's watching you. The devil's using the TV as an entrance point into in your room. So please, if you're not going to turn off the TV, if you're gonna.
It's your air gate to get inside.
I tell you, all our mothers were the same, babe. I posted something on my Instagram yesterday, and I posted, why are all Ghanaian mothers the exact same person? Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. I would never entertain that kind of music. Not just in front of my mom, just period.
Yeah. What's watching me? Like,
you are, first of all, you are owning anxiety. You are saying it belongs to you. Secondly, you are dancing while you are talking about the thing watching you.
Have a fun time. Have a good time. Pop up and down.
So one girl basically did a reel about how her mom ripped her to shreds and wouldn't stop. No. The reel is about 5 minutes long.
It went on so long.
And it just was so real to me. Like parents, that whole what you watch, what you listening to. Oh, there was one time I was listening to a Ghanaian song. It wasn't even English. I didn't know what all the words meant. I knew what some of the words meant. But when I realized what it actually meant, I understood my mom's reaction. The lyrics translated into English were, long story short, you can't drink strong alcohol and smoke strong weed at the same time. Pick one. But it's like a proverb. It wasn't necessarily a literal, but where? Because that was a jam.
Make to it.
One time my mom came and heard me playing that. She lost her absolute mind.
Like what?
I was like, babe, I don't know what it is about. I'm just gonna take it. But when I found out, I was like, oh.
I knew that's it. Dance. I'm checking up myself.
But yeah, just how y'all is be playing loosey goosey with the music that you listening to, singing about all kind of things. It's like, no, I wouldn't even try that. Yeah. I wouldn't even try it. Anyway, the bucket bath will bless your life. Now, I don't know if it will bless your life. It will get you clean. I don't know about blessing your life. But we grew up on bucket baths. You fill the bucket and you get a container. And I think the key thing about bucket bath is getting the temperature right and having the right size container. The container's too small. When you scoop and pour it on you just don't get a whoosh feeling. You need a big enough container to be able to lift it quickly, but also get a good sense of whoosh at the same time. It was a science, to be honest.
Our science was trying to fill the bathtub with the right amount of cold water and then getting the pot out the stove because we didn't have a water heater. So that's
the sciance too. Because I've known times when the boiler broke down and one bucket, one pot. If you go 1 centimeter above a certain line, that water is cold. I know, I understand that.
So that was the balance right there. Like, how do we get this just right? There's no way to do. You just boil the water first, throw it in the tub, and then alcohol water is going up.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Okay, now it feels good. All right, let's go, guys. Come on, stop now, everybody.
Julianne said the way you would cry. I don't think I'd bathe if I had to bathe in other people's water. Real, a bucket bath was top tier with Dettol.
No, he didn't at all.
The children drive me up the wall because Dallas believes he has to turn all the house lights on to get to his room. You see, in my own house, when it's my own lights and I've turned them on, I have no problem. But I know if somebody else was in my house turning on the lights as I would turn them on, that's a problem for me.
What you doing?
What are you doing? Yes, when I'm here by myself, all of the lights are on. But what are you doing in my house turning on my lights? So I can see how that would be an issue. That song turns my stomach every time. I just don't understand the stupidity of it. And everyone's just entertaining it. I'm like, what? We're losing our mind. Let me not say we. Believers, y'all. It's not every TikTok trend y'all just jumping on and some of the songs in the background of these. I'm like, come on, man. There's no judgment involved. We all suspend our disbelief because we want to jump on a trend.
Yep.
My TV's staying on YouTube prayer time while I'm sleeping. Mm-hmm. I've had some really good fasts when I did that. When I would let, back in the day when I had cable, I would let Hillsong TV play over the evening through the night too. My mother was a strong believer in the book Turmoil in the Toy Box.
Turmoil in the Toy Box.
Turmoil in the Toy Box. It spoke against all the popular culture. turmoil
in the toy box.
I'm so glad my mother never stumbled on that.
That's a strong
turmoil in the toy box.
Turmoil.
And I'm sure that book is full of great revelatory truths about, media and how it's influencing the young people now. Because we had a meeting yesterday about our children's ministry. And one of the things we were talking about is how, we want to include some more lessons about dealing with things like anxiety, dealing with stress, dealing with depression, dealing with sadness. And one of the big teachers was like, but not really for the children. And I was like, no, for the children. Absolutely for the children.
If they take talking and dancing, that's what's something might take my anxieties behind me. Oh, definitely.
Yes, boiling your water early in the morning for your bucket bath, boy, them times. Kim said, only my TV light shines in my room. Do you need a light? Could you not just have darkness?
I don't like darkness. Wow. You see complete darkness?
Yes.
My God has got a light, man. My God is the God of light.
Complete dark. Now, mind you, if all the lights in the house was on, I would fall asleep still.
Yeah.
But
oh, no.
I don't need any light. And if I get to that point in life where I need a light on, I know I'm like, there's like a stress or a dis-ease, like an uneasiness that I'm not dealing with. Because that's just not like.
Oh, no. I just, like, to me, I need something.
Clap off. Clap off.
I need something on.
Really?
Music. TV.
I see. That's that. My mommy say somebody watching, somebody spirits. I can't.
Music,
I need
TV,
everything
something.
off.
Something I'll be on.
I don't need anything signaling hell to come and look at me while I'm sleeping. No.
No assistance needed?
No, the devil is no help. He needs no help. None at all.
No, some music you put on like little YouTube music. Or like at one point, like this is weird. Like, literally, I found this thing on YouTube, which is like thunderstorms. It's like 10 hours long.
Like rain? The sound of rain?
It's a thunderstorm.
See,
10 hours long.
I told you this before. People who struggle to sleep need
like you're like little thunder.
10 hours?
10 hours long. You put about at night time, you wake up, that's still on.
That's crazy. See? What am I playing? Thunderstorm. Who is hearing this and coming in this room? Ooh.
It's like hard rain.
Nah.
The
The only thing I want to be hearing while my eyes are closed, the only thing I can sustain is ribe shit, take it, pantala, papa, yedede. Because what? I can't.
Who they saying? What they saying? You know what they saying?
When my spirit is conscious and open to anything, but I can't defend. I can't. Goodness, them angels that stand on the four corners of my bed. Come on.
So they got you?
Why am I making them work?
Because they
could cross their leg and read newspaper while I sleep, and you trying to give my angels war to do in the darkness.
When they fall asleep and they
thunderstorm. My God told the thunder to be still. Peace be still. Why am I playing thunder while I'm sleeping?
It's a rainstorm. It's a storm. It's just cool. You know the rain sounds? No,
rain and thunder is different.
No, it's like a rainstorm.
That rain thing is annoying.
Thunder
that rain stuff is annoying.
Otherwise, rain sounds like fried chicken. You're not sure what it is. After a while, it's like, fried stuff.
You know what it is? And recently I've been having the kinds of dreams that when I wake up for the first 30 seconds, I can't remember if it was real or not. It's just been so vivid. The emotions are so raw. Like the other day, I had a dream that my boss routed me out. So when I first got up, I was like, I don't even want to look at my phone because maybe she's and I realized, Vera, that was a dream. So all these subconscious thunderstorm, rain, I don't know what it's doing to my imagination. I don't need that. Peace be still. Darkness, silence.
Gone.
Yeah, I ain't for that. I ain't for that in my David voice. No noise either, Marisha says. Agreed. Call it out, Vera. Adisha says, I cannot sleep in complete darkness. What? You're scared of the dark, eh? Let's talk about it. You're all scared of the dark. And that's okay.
Not really.
That's why I have Alexa light. So what is it? Why do you need light?
I don't know.
So that when you get up, you don't fall over something.
Definitely.
You don't buck your toe.
In my house, definitely. There will be a toy. right there
will be turmoil in the toy
box.
There
will be a lizard.
Davian is with us this morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon, man of God.
No.
He said, Vera, he don't mind the sound of rain. Okay, y'all do you. This is strange to me. When it's time to come to sleep, I don't need no ambiance. I'm going to the world of the subconscious. Like, why? Adisha said, yes, the rain sounds, ocean sounds are top tier. I have a gift that I take for granted. The gift that I have is I can sleep anywhere, in any condition, at any time. So all of this extra stuff y'all need, I've never been in a position to need that.
You know a nightlight?
Nightlight. I'm telling you, if seasons in my life where I needed the nightlight or something, stuff was going on with me. You've left the door open. The birthday girl is in the room today. The birthday girl is in the room. Yeah, so.
I mean, there's nothing wrong.
Listen, no judgment in it. You'll do
you. Definitely judge. You just say
all I know is thunderstorm.
You just say it's not something going on in our life.
TV. No, I said in my life. TV shows, no. Thunderstorm sounds, heavens no. And even instrumentals, because I don't know where this is coming from, innit? I don't know what that chord, I don't know if it's angelic, I don't know if it's demonic. And while I'm sleeping out cold, I just don't need my spirit to be doing any more work, because she have to rest. Tomorrow's another day. We got wars to wage. We got things to do. That's me. But Stephanie said the lamp must be on. So you're married people who agreed with this stuff? Because if my husband said the lamp must be on,
I mean, it don't matter, you're going to sleep without
this is a good point, but still, sir, it feels like you're not finished with the day if the lamp is still on.
I mean, Julian's be like, don't turn the light off. She's sleeping. It don't, leave light on. I mean, but I think
I'll be able to compromise on the lamp.
I can't do lights.
But if it's an AC situation, me and him are going to fight. I already could see that going to be a problem. I could already tell.
Just buy 2 blankets, man.
Yeah. I'm scared of the dark and not ashamed to say.
Oh, see, there you go.
Now we got to bind that up, because we don't need young Master Caden carrying the same fear. We don't need him inheriting that from you. Samantha says, hey, y'all. She's with me, Minister Vera. Complete darkness and no noise. Rose says she loves Rose likes the darkness with the rain and thunderstorms.
And the thunderstorm.
Ambiance.
Yeah, true, man.
Y'all do whatever works for y'all.
To me, y'all who's just sleep in complete darkness and no noise, something is wrong with y'all.
I just feel like, but that's what sleep is.
That sounds to me like what torture is. When they want to torture the thing, they put them in dark rooms with no light, no sounds.
And guess what I would do in that environment?
That's called, they call that
solitary confinement.
Solitary confinement is what they call that.
That's not something I would ever be scared for. No, but
punishment is what they call that.
Yeah, because you have to live in that.
Punishment.
No, you don't sleep in it. You're living. There's no day. There's no night. There's no communication.
Some people who they put that in there for punishment.
But people like me, who all blessed day, human beings are talking to me. When I go home, Delton, real talk, I don't turn on lights in my house unless I have to. Oh. When I get home from a long day, I'll turn on the lamp in my room and the lamp in my bathroom. If I don't need to turn on lights because I don't have no major project, I'm not turning on the main lights.
No.
You see how I kept my fairy lights up? Because I like my lights dim.
Yeah, but that's still something. That's still a light.
No, but that's dim. What? But my living light is dim.
I don't need.
No, but I wouldn't sleep with that.
I don't need lights though. I don't need lights on.
But you need them to sleep anyway.
No, I mean I don't need lights. I just need something. I want to hear something. I want to hear silence.
But
silence is so
you're
loud.
Around children. Quit the children making noise all day you want.
I don't hear them no more. But that's why my life now.
And you know what I've learned about parents? You all have an immunity to the sound of your kids that I do not have. I do not have, because I'll be around parents and their kids and do you not hear the sound your child is making? They're calling you. Answer them. Nope. Parents, y'all have tuned them right out.
God.
I've noticed that. I've noticed.
So that right there.
I've noticed that.
See, different to you, because your teacher, you have multiple children. For me, so you use different sounds you'll get. I know them sounds.
But then I think I've been trained to control sound, not just let the sound be going and just tune it out. I don't tune out my kids. No. You're making noise.
Yeah, you did. And if they don't shut up, you just be like, okay.
No, I don't.
I mean, if you have children, you realize.
Yeah, maybe when I get there, I'm not there in life.
They're not going to shut up.
Dana says, my wife had no idea I watched the whole first 2 seasons of Walking Dead.
Now, Dana, hold on. Dana, what you watch? You watch, where's the thing? West.
So I prayed before I went to bed. I asked my angels to cover me while I slept, and my husband was watching Walking Dead. What are we even doing here? Walking. And he's laughing.
Walking Dead. Nah, bruv. My wife loves to watch mysteries, like the little unsolved mysteries thing. Cannot watch any of them
at nighttime.
Can't watch it. When you see that song that comes to set, my TV's off.
One time I watched SUV Marathon all day.
Oh no,
I've
stopped doing that angle.
And that was the last time I ever watched that kind of stuff at nighttime, because that messed me up. You was a detective?
You turned a detective at nighttime?
I just like everything looked funny. Everybody was a little bit suspicious. Yeah. Emotionally, I was just traumatized. Davian says darkness, AC and fan. AC and fan. Now I know I'm strange in this regard. I don't like sleeping with the AC. Yeah. I'll let the AC go till about 1 to keep the room cool. Turn off the AC, make sure everything closed to keep that cool air. I don't move too much. Oh, no. Yeah, I prefer to be a little bit toasty than be freezing while I'm sleeping.
Well, for you, what our room is at 17 with a fan.
Never.
17.
I mean, if it goes, I already could see that when I get married, it's going to be a problem. I already know. Like, I already know. And then I want to go to the bathroom and I step out of the covers and it's freezing cold. What kind of punishment is that? What kind of punishment is that? Last night, I didn't even turn on the AC, just the fan. When I woke up this morning, I was here.
No, it's been a little chilly in the morning.
It's been chilly.
Yeah. However, I AC still not turn off. My AC is.
You'll have an AC in this weather? Why? You already said it's chilly. No. Crack a window open. Fresh air. No. And then there's 2 human beings in the room. Oh, please open a window.
That's exactly why I need the AC.
No, you need fresh air to blow through.
So I need the AC on 8.
Marisha said, yes, Vera, overstimulation is real. I need to declutter and wind down, which equals no light, no noise. I'm with you. Davian says, I found that the sound of a fan is comforting to some people. And if they don't have a fan, they'll use a white noise. I can see that. Listen to me. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Techie, good morning, good afternoon. She says, I sleep in whatever circumstances if I'm sleepy. I used to not be able to sleep without TV. Now I sleep in darkness. But I can be chilling with friends talking and then bam, I sleep and everyone talking around me.
Yeah, Julianne see me.
It's a gift. Techie, don't take that for granted. Not everybody has that.
My wife went away for a few days this week. Just by herself to Family Island. Just to rest, reset. And she slept the entire time.
That's what a rest and reset is supposed to be.
I picked her from the airport.
Going to sleep in the car?
Out.
That's my girl, boy. That's my girl.
From the airport. Turned around in the chair, lay the chair back. Knees, feet up in the air, ankles dangling. Gone.
That's my girl.
Just came from 72 hours of sleep. 72 hours. And that 20-minute plane ride, that drained her. She's like, whoop. That 20-minute plane ride.
And the walk to the airport.
That took her out. She was like, oof.
Rose said she had to pray to stop watching The Walking Dead. I can't watch anything like that.
Oh, nothing.
I don't understand the concept of afterlife, monster. I don't get it. I don't know what. Anyway, again, my mother's African.
I know.
No. Julianne said big fight in Baintown because if I wake up and zombies looking. Nah, I didn't want to address what Dana said because if I was Dana's wife and I found out, I want you to know we are having a serious fight in our house. Not like a jokey fight, like a proper. But are you crazy?
Like TV out the room. Like there's no more TV.
No more TV in this room, and we're gonna sleep in separate beds for a couple of days because what kind of betrayal is this?
You need the glance.
What kind of exposure is this? Now I have to go to the prophet. He have to rub me down with oil. I have to do deliverance. They have to take the demons out of me. Come on, man.
The dead demons, the Walking Dead. No, I can't do any Walking Dead kind of things. Nah.
Adisha says she agrees with me. Once it's cool, turn that AC off, man. Marisha says she's glad it's not just her. She can't take much. Can't be watching no mystery crime shows late. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. AC is a must. We fight with the fan, but the AC is a must. She needs to fight you for other reasons. I prefer to be warm than cold. Just go wear some socks.
That's all.
That's another thing I can't do. To sleep, socks.
You can't wear socks?
No, sir. Oh, yeah. I can't wear socks in the
Bless
bed.
your husband, woman.
I can't wear socks in the bed.
So you don't want AC, but don't want to wear socks to be warm.
Because I don't need the socks. You always wear socks because you all want to have AC. That's when the kids come in my class, Miss Wilson, can we cut on the AC, but you wearing a sweater? Take off the sweater if you're hot. Like, let's follow the first steps.
Removal first?
Let's take off the layers before we add cold. Miss Wilson, can you cut on the AC? I'm boiling because you wearing your sweater in summer.
First of all, it's a windbreaker. It's not really a sweater.
No, there's a sweater. The round neck sweater that people wear to do what? Sweat.
Anyway, no. Turn the AC on.
So if it comes to be, he needs the AC on and I must wear socks. Big fight in Baytown. Big fight in Baytown. What do you guys think of people who live in, like, have their rooms, their beds in separate rooms? So they have houses that have a husband's room, wife's room.
I've heard of that.
That's a good idea. Times. Because you can, if you want to sleep together that night, you can.
Yeah, you can. There's an option.
Also, always an option, but there's always the option of sleeping separately. Bad idea. From my naive single perspective, it sounds like an excellent idea.
It's a door that we could use separate.
I mean, he doesn't need to use that door because I'll just use the door to go to my husband's room.
But for people like my wife and them who just fall asleep, I don't care. So I mean, and it sounds good. For me, I mean, personally, I myself.
I'm sorry, I've got to read what Davian said. He said my grandma used to call that dropsy. I have dropsy.
Oh, Julianne, go on. My wife, done.
Now, before I met Julianne, I thought I was the champ. Julianne beats me though.
Oh, that's the me.
Before I met Julianne, I really thought I was the one.
Because for you, you was like, you got a slow decline. You just go like here, and then you just go into sleep. Julianne's here.
Absolutely
deep.
No, but I think what makes Julianne's worse is she makes sleep sounds. I ain't seen Julianne so long. She makes sleep sounds, so you know when she's sleeping. It feels like a slow one for me because you don't hear me.
Oh no, Julianne.
Julianne is talking a kiki next thing.
No, I know, but deep. Julianne goes from she's walking, she's making like little sand castles to cruise ship. She's from Sandcastle to cruise port, straight down, like no in between. There's no down. It's a straight drop off. Done.
People who have the fan and the AC on all year round, you deserve a high electricity bill.
Actually, they say that keeps it low. Actually, if you don't turn the AC on and off.
I barely have it on.
Is it true?
I'm barely
I don't
home.
think
so
you have a light bill. Your light bill's included.
No, I don't. Yes, God is kind. No, they wear in hoodie Delton. They don't buy windbreakers no more. In the hot sun, these children walking on the roadside in the hot sun with their hoodies and their sweaters on, and then they're going to go in the class and ask the teacher to turn on the AC. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
You don't remove this sweater.
Do y'all have like 80s normal classrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Songs, hymns, and spiritual songs.
Yeah, turn them on. Turn the AC on.
No, I don't want the AC on.
I wouldn't go on.
All right, guys. It's been a good time. What was even the topic today?
Today's topic is kinds of cakes. And
no, what was we supposed to talk about? Delton wanted to ask me something about men with locks. That's what Delton wanted to come on the video and ask me. Now, mind you, I went back. First of all, we need to talk, guys. The children, they started to bully me as it relates to the radio now. Like, they'll start quoting me to me. I have a student that I avoided being alone around him all week. If I saw him coming this way, I'd go that way because I kind of knew that he wanted to say, "Hey, Miss Wilson," because last week, and I didn't tell you guys this, he came up to me and said, "Oh, Miss Wilson," quietly, came in the class. Then he came and said, "Oh, Miss Wilson, I just wanted to let you know, don't stop doing the show. I like listening to you and Delton." That's just how he said it.
First of all, what's up?
And I looked at him, and I was like, and he's probably listening now. But I have a bad attitude on any day of the week, so he's not going to be surprised. Listen, guys, they started to bully me. The kids have started to quote me and watch. I don't know what we're going to do about this. And then last week, knowing full well that the children had found us, we decided to talk about sex toys on DGMT.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
We didn't think about it.
We didn't talk about it, first of all. We talked with somebody who talked about it. And
it was the topic of the show.
I mean, let's get Kiana's fault. We played Kiana's fault.
No, I think it was the recording that we played that brought up the issue.
So
all of that to say, if one day you see that we just disappear off the face of the planet, it's because I'm fighting for my life.
A
colleague of mine said, "Oh, I listened to Glory 93.9. I really like it." She actually said, "I like it more than Joy 101.9." I said,
"As you should."
Nice. And then she was like, "And then I heard the man preaching, and he called your name." I was like, "Oh, that's not many Veras in the Bahamas. That must be Vera." And I said, "That's my church's radio station." She was like, "No." Yes, ma'am. She's like, "Oh, and then I heard you, and then that's why I heard you on the show with the man when you were wrapping up." She's like, "When you were interviewing the artist and you guys were wrapping up." She was like, "Mom, we were just cranking up. We wasn't wrapping up. We was just getting started."
It sounded like we were.
We were just getting started. So anyway, all of that to say, DGMT is we got to keep our eyes and ears to the streets. We gotta be mindful because Delton wants to talk to me about how I feel with the man them with dreads, but I just don't want my students to know my business.
That is true.
I'm joking. Go ahead.
But they will come for you though.
Regardless.
I'm trying to find out how to play, and I can't find it. So we talk about it next week.
Let me read the next comments. Dana said we had a coworker who had what we called a SWAT switch, because whenever he sat down and was still for anything more than 3 minutes, he was out cold. Fun fact: when I first started working in the Bahamas in my new school, I would just sleep on the couch at lunchtime in the staff room. In my mind, that was perfectly okay. A few years later, I found out that like a lot of people thought I was this British alcoholic because I was always sleeping at lunchtime.
Trying to see the hangover off.
They thought I just come to school drunk.
Just got a hangover
and just needed to have a nap. No, I just wanted to recharge. It was hard. It's a hard no for me. No sleeping in separate rooms. That's a long distance relationship, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. It's just a sleeping no.
Yeah, I mean, and there's no thing. There's no animosity. We ain't mad.
We ain't mad.
Like, hey,
we just have another room and another bed in case we need extra space today. No.
Or you don't like no fan, and I need the AC on.
That's really what this. This is really what this is about.
That's what it boils out to. I need the AC on.
But anyway, Rose say hard no. Okay. Yes, I was a victim of that in my school times. 100 degrees and we wearing jacket. Is it cool? I don't get it. Now I do know some of the kids just don't iron their shirt. Some of the boys don't wear their tie. That's why they put on the sweater.
Hide it up.
Because we had somebody came in to video the class the other day and told everybody to take off their sweaters and blazers. I mean, pandemonium. And funnily enough, it was the girls who were just like,
well, iron. Hey, what is iron?
Yeah, baby, you need to take that sweater off. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got under that. Julianne said, tell him he needs to sponsor the show.
It's like, take it off. What?
Rashad said, Vera, I went back to watch that video again and changed my mind a bit with what I said last week. I apologize for my initial comments. As it relates to what?
So what did you say?
What did you say last week? Right message, wrong place, audience and time. Okay. So Rashad was like, oh, the Saints need to hear this. I see what you're saying. So last week you were thinking the Saints need to hear this kind of message, but you've decided that actually they would need to hear the message, but that was just the wrong place and time. Or you snore. I snore loud like you, Julianne. Is that what she's saying?
No, she talking about in the place of the separate rooms.
Because I'm sure Delton would take that room to himself if it was optional. Adisha said that's exactly why we don't want to iron.
I thought it.
Or we just didn't want to wear a school shirt. My kids are not ironing their shirts. Now I set up the board and the iron in my place. Take that jacket off and fix the problem. That is a lot of work, Rashad.
That's a lot, buddy.
More grease to your elbow, my friend. More grease,
more grease to your elbow.
The Saints are just coming in on the live, Delton. Let's give them 15 more minutes before we go.
15? Okay, all right.
15 more minutes before we go.
Oh, man, since you this. Let me get this thing together then.
So we don't have song of the week, but we have question of the day today. We've decided to do
and she gave
question
me
of the day.
She gave
no,
me
I'm not going to do that one.
Oh,
I'm going to let you do yours. That was heavy.
That one was like,
it's too heavy. It's fine. Don't worry.
On a Saturday. Like, what is happening?
We're going to let Delta do.
All right, so let me. I want to share it on the screen. Because we had this talk. We spoke on this last week as we were in the car doing our postmortem on the show.
Rose, we are not, and I repeat, not circling back to last week's topic. Let sleeping dogs lie.
All right, so this is the clip that I saw that was like trending on my timeline for a while. So I'm gonna put it up, and I asked Vera how she felt about it. So we're gonna add that to stage, right? Make that big, make us small. Put that off. Take that off. So everybody who's online, you can see it. If you're not online, you're not joining us on Facebook, you're going to go back afterwards and watch it. But I'll try to explain it afterwards as it goes on. I don't need no sound. We can talk over it. So that's the video there. Cut hair. Nice guy. Fix it on. Boom. Pow, pow. Does that. Boom, boom, boom. Pick. In there. Boom. Done. Done. And I wanted to know from my good co-host, is this okay?
When you say okay, Aspa, my personal preference.
You looking for a suitor. And
like if I was dating a guy and I found out his dreads are extensions.
You found suitor. You see that? You see that? Look? I like this guy. This guy who does them. This guy is very talented guy. I won't lie to you. This guy's amazing. You saw how short the guy's hair was the first one.
Give me a minute to think, man.
This guy's hair was like short. This way had no hair.
I don't know how I feel about this.
There's no glue. And there's no sewing. This is really just enhancements. How you feel? That's the question I have for you. And those of who are watching by DGMT, maybe of the female
Julianne, this is what I want to say, but I feel so unreasonable. Be a man and grow your hair out. Be a man and grow out your hair. Exercise patience. But then Julianne comes back to say, but it look good though.
That clean, buddy.
That look good though.
That
Sensei,
clean.
wow, that looks really natural. And
Natural.
for me, I don't want to talk about for me, I'm just thinking, okay, let's be real. Go on a date with a guy, date 1, date 2, it looks good. And by date 3, he tells me that his
Oh no! He showed up on third date with the extensions off, and he come in with just that. Like, hold on, like you cut your hair.
Take it off. Let's talk about
you
this.
cut your hair. I was like, no, I just took him out. I'm going back tomorrow.
Now, one thing I can categorically say, I'm not having a man whose hair is as interchangeable as mine. That's going to be problematic for me. Yes, that's very shallow. He might be the perfect man of God, but if his hairstyle is changing, not just as frequently, but as drastically, it's got the combination of both.
Like, shock
if
at
he's
all.
changing it as
Shock-
often
shock at all.
and as big, because me, I like today is Kelly braid, tomorrow is long weave, next week is red, then blonde.
They're natural.
I can't.
Out for a while, let hair breathe. Yeah, let hair breathe after a while.
And then he take it out to get his scalp.
Yeah, let his hair breathe, get his scalp breathe a little bit. So he takes it out for about 2 weeks or so.
You know what? In theory, I don't like it. Let me tell you why, and you guys can call the hypocritical out. It absolutely is hypocrisy. For me, in an age where the line between the man and the woman is just blurring, every day is blurring, it's getting closer and closer. Now the guys are going to the nail salon, they are painting their nail.
Getting top coat.
They're getting top coats. They're getting their eyebrow thread because it's a unibrow. You know, the line is blurring, and understandably sometimes, because it's blurring in the same way. Women are blurring, we're going that way, closer. One day we were wearing trousers. Everybody was shocked. Whoa, they are wearing trousers like men. Now it's normal. So I don't want to, but there's a line where vanity, all is vanity. There's a certain level of vanity I can't take in a man. There's a certain level of image consciousness that sits too close to the line for me. I need you to be a little bit rugged. I need you to like things just a smidgen out of place. I don't know.
It's clear, but it's rugged.
I don't know, because everybody saw you go from no hair to long hair. Like, everybody saw that.
This boy here, I like this guy here. Like, that changed up everything. That was like, this boy was like,
you see, and then you're gonna come to me one day and that's off your head.
What when he came in? When he came in, I was like, what?
Oh, that looks so good though.
I come in, looking rough. Put that bad boy in there.
I'm going to say in theory, I don't like it. Is it a deal breaker? No.
That idea. Change.
Because the truth is, for most of these men, they're just getting locks.
Yeah.
They've just shortcut the process. They've accelerated 2-3 years of the process by getting the extensions.
That's 3-4.
I'm assuming that they're going to just keep growing their locks out, which is the same thing women are doing. So I know everyone's like, grow your own hair. And these men, they look like they got hair that grows, hair that's a decent texture. In theory, I don't like it. But in practice, that's a good man, Savannah. and he's like, that's a good godly man. He's a man. He's a man's man. Like, it's not a sign of something else.
This boy, that's one the locks look. And
I'll give him a blind. In 2025, he doesn't want to look like Coolio for a period. I get it. I don't love it, but I get it. Like, but let me say this, boss man, if you out there and me and you, we start dating, don't tell me straight away. Like, give me a minute. In fact, you don't ever have to tell me. You don't ever have to tell me.
Say you're going to barber. Come back clean.
Tell me when you know I'm going to see pictures of you from before. Just before then, make sure you braced me. But like now, if I'm like, oh my God, your locks are so, how did it take long to grow now? Don't you tell me lies. Don't be like, oh, I grew them for don't feel like you have to offer up that information in the first couple of days. Like, that's not one of those things.
3-4 hours to grow. That's
not one of those things you have to offer up early on in the process. I don't need to know that.
Let's get some comments. These comments deciding pattern.
I don't got to know.
I'm sorry, I don't know. However, a lot of guys are doing this. Since look so natural, we got those ready. Since now you're gonna be using my hair products. No, sir.
Nah, but mind you, Sin, what if he had natural locks?
I'd be using.
Because what if he had natural locks? Is it that you just don't like? Because if you had natural locks, he'd be using your hair products. First of all, he's gonna buy his own.
Yeah, I because I used to do stuff.
I remember when I was younger, one of my criteria was if he has longer, nicer hair than me, we can't be together. That was one of my criteria. Younger. I was longer. I was younger.
And nicer.
No, like if it grew faster than mine, no. Like you could have cornrows, but if like I'm struggling to grow my hair and it's down to your back and you don't condition, you don't care for nah. But of course I'm grown now. Yeah, that was a high school thing.
What you put in your ear? Date?
I hate. Do you know what? Let's not talk about it because it's like the eyelashes too.
I'm like date.
Waste.
Like you put conditioner? No.
Keep reading these comments, babe.
Oil? No. Absolutely zero. Tie it down for the first week. After that, done. Just witchcraft. It's stitch locks.
He have them looking really good though.
You're right. I just say that. No, that do it.
He have them looking right. Now, if the guy's hair was as long as Delton's and they put some of that on the end to make it extra longer, would we have a problem? I guess the same. Would I? Probably not as much. And now I can't even give. Now I sound unreasonable. So I've stopped.
You're gonna talk yourself into. Okay, right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't need to know. Like I don't need to know.
What is one drop off on a date?
What do you mean?
What if one drop off on a date? Like one locks. I look stitching that good though. I didn't go nowhere. Because he
stitches one drop off on the date. I make sure my braid doesn't drop out on our date. Don't you dare. In 2025, nobody's anything should be dropping out. We don't do that anymore.
Well, I look good in stitch. You get it.
No.
He put it there, then he twisted, then he tied it together, then he what is called a lobster claw. That's what it is. What is called it? Whatever it's called it.
I know.
Actually, hey Mark, you can say if women use enhancements, why can't men?
Because
can you keep it up at least?
I think you see, if women use enhancements, why can't men? That's like saying if women wear makeup to look good, why can't men? Like we've got to have. Let us have some things that are just for us.
Probably not.
Because a man, let's say a man, he doesn't have any eyelash. He can go and do eyelash extension. He's okay.
Get tattoo eyebrows.
He just wearing makeup to just cover up some of the the hyperpigmentation on his face. That's okay. Like at what point is it?
He bought your foundation for.
At what point does it become? Because the world is saying that there's no line, but like you could wear a skirt and be a masculine man, and I'm not saying that that's not true, you know. And I know a lot of Christians would disagree with me with that, but at the same time, because of the danger there is now. I was just speaking to my nail tech today. She said she went to an event. I think when she was traveling, she went to an event. Her and her girls were talking about hands. No, it wasn't. No. It was a TV show. You're watching a TV show, and there was a contestant on this fashion thing, this fashion show. The runway, Rip the Runway, or the next in fashion, and one of the contestants was a really good looking guy. And one of the challenges was they needed to bring back a look from when they were younger, and his look from when he was younger was a female look because she used to be a woman. And my nail tech said she'd been watching the show for like 8 episodes. I know. And had no idea. And I see, that's why my type has kept me safe. I like them with a touch of. The ones that change over too pretty. Just a touch of hope, please. Touch of rugged, touch of out of place.
You can't take this out without cutting it. So they're dropping off.
Yeah, man.
So the answer, 2 of us fighting for stylist appointment. First of all. It's not anything I would do, but I guess females do the same thing with eyelashes, hair extensions, and the like.
Where does it stop, though?
Samantha says, it's a no for me, but I prefer this over the glued waves. I have seen the glued ones.
But the glued waves, for me, that's a little bit more about a confidence thing. Like men who are balding and have lost their hair. Mm-hmm. So then you get in the glued waves to get that sense of, I feel like I'm a bit more sympathetic to that than this. I don't think the glued waves is vain. I think the glued waves are more about like insecurity, vulnerability, fast locks is vanity.
So you're cool with the lace front.
Nah, if you can come and sit in front of me and I don't know it's a lace front, shout outs to you.
I mean, you put on makeup and you can hide a little.
I said if you can sit in front of me, Nana Barkwa Wilson, and I don't know, respect to you. I highly doubt it though. I don't know. You'd have to do a lot to make me not know that that's a lace wig you wearing on your head.
You had to feel a pattern.
Once you start patting, check please. Check.
Rita says, I'm torn. It feels hypocritical to say wear your own hair when I don't wear mine too often, but it seems a bit feminine to me.
And that thing about being what is feminine and what is masculine now is it's such a difficult topic. The amount in the last few months, the amount of men on social media that I thought were just a bit too feminine and are married. Yeah. And this is not in an age where they have to hide. They don't have to get married to disguise anymore. These are men who found a woman that they love. And I'm just like, so maybe some of these guys that I'm like, they are not. Because a lot of men who 10 years ago would have just been considered, you way too sassy, you got to be gay. Yeah. Are not. No. And I say are not. And it was like, how do you know? My thing is, as a believer, if a man has preference for other men, he has desires for other men, and he chooses to live his life as a straight man, married to a woman, raising children, living for God, I can't be mad at that person. Mm-hmm. So that, how do you know he's not? Maybe he does, but he's chosen to live. Right. So I can't be mad at that. But yeah, it's a tough one. And that's genuinely something I've been thinking about. I'm like, so he's straight. Wow. Wow. Not just straight, but straight and found himself a wife. That's a different kind of thing, you know? Yeah. Because you had to convince, and these women had to believe
that you're straight.
That they straight. What is a top coat? You don't need to know.
Yeah, if you don't try that made it go. But that's the set who getting these manicures and the manicures, but not just manicures.
It's acceptable now for the straight man. That's normal.
I'm still not sure I was doing top coat and hard now. I mean,
always the same. It just puts a little bit of shine on the nail and makes it clean. Makes it look clean.
I had a manicure once in my life. I did not have top coat.
Was it a pleasant experience?
I don't remember, so long ago.
Okay.
Don't even remember. Julia says, no, because I can't handle it sitting out and someone think I cheating because you're awake out this weekend. But I put it back in. But this guy just let my scalp breathe a little bit. You say, call me hypocrite, I guess. I'm with you. Dana says, I'm with you, Vera. Arco Wilson. Negro, wear your own hair, man. I have my own hair. I didn't. My hair is still there. I just added a little something on the ends. And
the next question is, those men in that chair, did they look better before or after? And the answer is, our survey says,
ding, top answer.
It's a tough one. I
think it says, I agree, Vera. If it's extensions, as a matter of fact, don't tell me. Just keep them in.
If you have them and I can't tell, respect to you. If you have them and as a woman, I can't tell, and you live your life in a way that makes me not ever suspicious, well done. Good job. Keep it up.
Yeah. Samantha says, we got to question waves and locks in 2025. What a time. You don't sure if you get real waves. You don't sure if you got real locks.
And I think we're beyond the point where what we do is supposed to be perceived as natural. Mm-hmm. We're not doing that anymore.
No.
Men know braids are extensions.
Right.
Long silky hair is wig. They know the big Thingum, lashes. Like, we're not even trying to do enhancements in a way that's natural. Everything is very exaggerated. Now, even the back and the front, that is fake. You can tell it. So I don't even feel like women are trying to deceive men, you know. I think they're trying to no, this is mine. I think for the most part, women are very happy to admit, and men can tell based on social media and exposure too. Because now you guys are seeing it more. And you know which lashes are not real. Makeup tricks and what is contour and what is highlight and what is natural. Like, I feel like men are better versed now to identify. So it isn't like this thing or women are deceiving men. Let her go on the beach and show you what she's really looking like. She was never trying to make you feel like this is what she looks like when she wakes up in the morning. Because everybody knows the hair that goes down to the back of your knees is fake. Like, we know that.
Like, sure.
Everybody knows that. So it's a bit like, I don't know.
They wonder how their friends and family reacts to bald nappy one day and then stallion locks in another few hours. Why is stallion locked?
What is stallion locks? What is stallion lock?
Taylor says there's a little too much womanly man out there to begin with. So if you're caught in it, it may not be practice worth indulging in. But I mean, it can help me caught.
What do you mean?
The locks can help me caught. Because without the locks, I on the court with any of that. But I get the locks. I on starting five. I on the court. I out here. Reading.
And I mean, that's the same for women. I remember, like, when I first moved to the Bahamas. Big facts. When I first moved to the Bahamas, I had my afro out a lot. I had my puff out a lot. I wore my hair in its absolute natural state a lot. Because I had it texturized then, so it was easier to manage. And you see, someone's going to say, see, now she's going more wigs. No, I just had different hair texture, so it was easier at the time. And I remember, like, when I would wear my hair, I had like a U-part with blonde ends. I'm sure you can remember it. If I say it, I'll show you a picture. I would just get men look at me a lot more. Just without trying. So there's a certain look that's... But then, you know what? 10 years later, I think now if you wear out your afro, men will look at you more. Yeah, because you're more...
Natural empress. Natural empress.
They love that. I love a bit of empress. And you know me, I like my Africa earrings. So it's a whole thing. Empress. I don't know, the guy who accosted me in the airport, like, you know, that's why we got to stick together. He thought I was one of the Israelites. Because the white people, their hair look like wet dog. And I said to him, sir, this is why me and you can't have a conversation.
Because you started here. You got to start there, sir.
Can't start there.
Richard does agree. But it looks good.
It did. No, those did. Not everybody who gets them looks that good.
No.
Sometimes they look like what they are. Attachment.
At the end of the day, Richard says, don't tell me.
Yeah, man. I don't need to know.
Richard says, I agree, Vera. I don't want to be fighting for no hair products. Like, who used the last bit of this edge control? Who used it? Who used the edge control?
Rose, you've raised a point that cannot be skipped over. At no time in my man's life should he be using edge control. There's no circumstance where that's okay. There is absolutely no...
Supposed to this little plat and get away from him, so you just want to slap it back a little bit. No?
You see me here? See any edge control in my head?
I just need a little bit.
For me personally.
What is the black one there? The little Bahamian one that people use. That's a little bit.
That's the line. You know what we're talking about? Where's the line of vanity? Right vanity. That's the line right there. From when you have to drag up your edges for edge control.
He gets a little brush it back. He got us do the swoop.
In this house!
He got have a little swoop. Listen to me. It took me up to now to realize how to put an elastic on my hair. Up until
as it should.
The end of last year.
As it should.
And I still not do it properly. That whole idea of these things that require for hair of length, I'm not a fan.
Oh yeah, because Delton have inches.
I had to put an elastic on here the other day. Because Julie, I was like, let's just put it back. I was like, man, I don't do this. Like, I wouldn't lie to you. And that whole, like, I used to watch y'all, like, take the hair, put the elastic on the hand, put it on the hair, take it. I fall out of every time.
That's cute.
Can't do it.
And that's my thing. I can't do that. I need your little piece of less what we are hypocritically and unfairly calling vanity. I need it to come with some fumbling and discomfort.
Yeah.
I need it to come with some lack of familiarity. I don't need you to know how to smooth up your edges. I don't need you to know how to retwist your own locks. Like, I don't need you to know what product. I don't need you
Trying
to
to save
know
money. Trying to save a little money.
You know, I watched back one show from a long time ago where I argued that I don't need a man to change my tire, and it was a whole uproar. I need my man to need me to tie his hair into a bun. I don't want to see him do it. If you know how, don't you dare. In my presence, take that scrunchie and be like,
No. First
nice
of all,
top bun.
It's the fling back first. You got to fling it back. The hair fling back. Shake it back first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you change my tire because that's what you want to be able to do, and I'm gonna need you to let me take care of your hair. I'm gonna need you to make that not your problem. If you know, act like you've
Never
you
done for you.
have no idea.
He said, "Now get his part in the middle." Jordan.
You have a tail comb. Jesus.
He is
End the show. End the show.
He's falling from the nose.
End the show. You have that line in the middle straight. Delton.
He tried to say
And that tells me nothing other than he knows how to part his hair in a straight line, but I don't like it.
He trying to let
like
you
it.
know I can save money.
Let's read the rest of these questions because we got to go.
Gotta get out of here.
Julianne says, yes, Delton better never come home with no Afro kinky.
Someone thought I did. I didn't tell that. Someone thought I can keep
But
my
Delton's
hair.
hair is braided, or is it not? For Delton
Yeah,
or
it's
another
not.
guy to achieve what he would have had to get some weave, is that acceptable? Like extensions in the cornrows? My thing is, if you can do it and I don't know, go ahead. But if you do it and I can tell, that's problematic. Because if I can tell, everybody else can tell.
Everybody knows.
And then there's a problem. I just feel like enhancements, we're stepping into sassy territory. No, man, there are some things for women and some things for men. Some things need to strictly just be for women and vice versa. And I don't like that for the man them. Rose says zesty territory. I agree, some things are for men and some things are for women. Adisha says, like, a man should not have shaped up eyebrows. I disagree.
What, shape of eyebrows?
I used to pluck my ex's monobrow and his top and bottom hairs just to keep them controlled, so he didn't look like an animal.
Like an animal.
Now shaped up like you got an arch and you know and the flick and nah. But like, some men have eyebrows that are pretty uncontrollable. Like they consume their face.
You got a little reason this.
No, I used to pluck with a tweezer. I have an obsession with
I
plucking.
forget that. Yeah, you like wet.
I like plucking.
So you used to pluck a unibrow out. Jesus, what's this?
Rose says too metrosexual, too androgynous. You see, I'm a woman who likes a bit of androgynous fashion, you know. So it's like, we gotta let them. If we go in their way, we gotta let them come our way a little bit. No, she's royal,
Empress.
That's a prophet. Rose, LOL, the last bit of edge control is
That last
wild.
bit, buddy.
It is. Boy, Vera, I don't know about that. Women not deceiving men thing. Because some some makeovers I've seen, and wigs and spanks and girdle and gun case and butt pads is too much ammunition.
You need a gun case.
I really genuinely feel sorry for my boys when it comes to them starting to court a woman these days and times. Now, Dana, I'm not saying, I just feel like the men have access to too much information to allow themselves to be easily deceived in this day and age. And I also believe that feminine enhancement, and I'm not saying that I agree with this, I think feminine enhancement has gotten so outrageous and so exaggerated. You can tell, like, sis, I think the safest thing is to assume that's not a real body before you assume that it is. I just feel like, I'm not saying that the enhancements are not a lot. I'm just saying, because there are so many, men shouldn't be getting, a woman walks by with a big booty and now you get sucked in and you want to marry her. You are the fool. You are the fool. You are the fool. You should know better than that.
Skinny thighs, skinny calves.
You should know better than that.
However,
because you said you feel sorry for your boys. I do not feel sorry for your boys because they still, in this day and age, they've not yet learned. You cannot be so easily led by your eyes. This age is teaching you now your eyes will what? Deceive you. You got to pick her up in the spirit realm, man of God.
Rose said the men looking like ants. Rose said the men looking like ants too. The men doing it too, Rose. Rose said the men doing it too. Wow, I like that. Shout out to Delton saying, I have tangled the elastic so much times. I surely have already popped my hair so much times. Got it now, though. Oh, I ain't got it. I had some elastics in my hair the other day. I had a handful of hair. I'm trying to take them out. Julian, what you doing? Like, I taking it out.
This is Delton. Pull it out and you cut it.
Oh, no, I
Oh, no.
I did that for all.
You see? Continue to be a rookie. Continue to just be clueless.
26
That's
of them.
insane. The fact that you counted is so mad.
I don't know what it was, but it's just
if you counted.
My hand was hidden. I was like, jeez.
And Julie wouldn't help you?
I wish she was there. I just did it myself. As I was driving, I was just...
Same way, you'd be mad if I changed the tire by myself.
Oh, I'll do it again. Julie, oh, you finished? All right.
Very good. One less thing to do. But yeah, no, man, you can't be allowing yourself. You at this day and age, you should have learned the lesson by now. If you still getting deceived by girls with body, use the fool. I don't feel sorry for any man who's like, I thought she was pretty. You're stupid. It was very clear that she was wearing makeup. Every woman who wears makeup looks like they're wearing makeup. We all do.
For the most part.
Yeah, no, we do. Even when we're wearing natural, subtle makeup, we look like we're wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Right.
But some of the BBLs do look real.
Very few.
Very few.
Very few on the regular, everyday level.
That's the
now, mind you, if the BBL looks real, it's not going to fall off in your hand, so you're fine.
There's a
but he's talking about the one butt pads
at a school that I frequent in the mornings. It's like, friend, you need to go back to them. Get your money back. What are you doing? It's like, this looks ridiculous.
Let me read these comments because I need to read Julianne's comment as I heard it. Adisha says, real. Candice is in the house and she's laughing. We already read Red Rose's comment. Yeah. Candice say, they want shape, child. Let them eat cake. Julianne says, I've never seen it. And I agree. So, Dana, I feel like men, and this show is, we a key, but when we get down into the nitty gritty, the bottom line, we're talking about kingdom men, we're talking about men of God. You still chasing after women because of body shape, and then you mad when you find out it's fake. No, you're the fool. I don't feel sorry for any man.
Good to see you.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, she took off her makeup on our wedding night, and that was the first time I saw her face. What an idiot!
In the basement, girl, getting on my nerves.
I don't feel sorry for no man who allow body, eyelash, and long weave to deceive him. No, you set yourself up, my friend. Yeah. You set yourself up. You just watch them things when they walk past. You don't chase after them.
But it's attractive. It's like the fireflies and the lights. It's like,
that's the same reason. Delton, the 6 foot tall dark ones. I watch them when they walk past, and when they tell me hi, good day. Okay.
You see the trend? That's been a trend. Hey man,
you will not take my advice. Look at you now. Wouldn't you? That's a Ghanaian mother's way of saying you won't listen. And you're going to get yourself in problems. So my brothers and my sisters on the live who are single. I guess single sisters, we just now got to be a bit more vigilant. But one thing about me, I like a bit of a challenge. Don't make it too easy.
Don't make it too easy for me.
I have to watch and see if your locks are real. Let's go. Let me see if I can figure this out.
Give me some homework to do.
Give me some work to do.
Let me do some homework.
Give me some work to do.
Let me see. Let me check it out.
Yeah, man.
So it's okay to go on the locks. So we have a... I
said in theory I don't like it, but in practice I can understand how it's acceptable.
Just don't tell you that I'm not set.
It's not absolutely essential information in the early days.
Okay.
It's not essential in the outset. Now, after watching the show that I watched, and this was a throwback into 2020, this is absolutely not necessarily related to what we're talking about. I'm stuttering because I'm sleepy. It's not related to what we're talking about. But on that show, I stood 10 toes down and said, if I can change my tire, I'm going to change my tire.
I don't need a man.
I would like to retract my statement.
For the record, strike
for
it.
The record. The sentiment doesn't change. The sentiment doesn't change. The argument I made was men and women, we've reduced what we need each other for to physical things, whereas actually the significance of what men and women just by design need each other for are spiritual. I stand by that. Because my thing is, I need you for spiritual things. Why are you fussed about my tire? I changed my mind. Come, baby. Come change this tire. In fact, come carry this 5-gallon. What happened to the last gallon? Did you carry it yourself? Yes, I did. But now I want you to carry.
Because you're here now.
The 5-gallon, because you're here now. So I've completely mellowed out in that sense. I'm not going to, whatever physical thing the man say he want to do for me and he want me to need him for, yes, sir. Absolutely. So I just wanted to fix that because I watched myself and I was like, oh, so young, so naive.
So naive. Like I could do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Go ahead on.
Yeah.
Julian
See what the end's going to be.
Julian says after all this, one song comes to mind. Deception. Disgrace.
What, the man with the lock?
Man with the lock. Deception. Yeah, disgrace though. It's cool. Sorry, it's all right. Taylor says it's all right for a Christian man to take a woman to the beach for a date within the first year of dating.
If the Christian man, hold on. No, I'm gonna answer this very quickly. If the Christian man has the gumption to ask the Christian woman that, and the Christian woman says, "Yes, let's go," they made for each other. Ain't no back and forth about this.
If you agree, how can two walk together unless they agree?
So when you say go to the beach, what you mean?
We going swimming, or we doing a picnic? It's a picnic.
I don't like the sand. We could have picnic anywhere. I just don't like sand. I don't understand why people enjoy singing it and then carrying half of it to their cars with them. I don't get it. I
remember you say I ain't changing no tire, buddy. It's FYI. Can I say, as a man, I ain't changing no tire. I hate changing tires. I ain't gonna lie. For me, I hate changing tires. Unless I have a good jack. I need a proper jack, like a tire. If I have a tire shop jack, definitely. Hydraulic jack, yes. If I gotta go in there, I still hate that process. I mean, and I don't trust them. Like to me, I feel like they're too flimsy.
Like the car's gonna just go.
I can't stand them. So I be like, oh no, I don't.
So Dana, I hope I've answered your question.
Yeah. So Dana says his question was for those that missed it. Is it all right for a Christian man to take a woman to the beach for a date within the first year of dating?
All right to who? People watching? It's none of their business.
And the question is
it all right between the two of you? And if it's all right, if you guys come to an agreement and this makes sense in your eyes, carry on.
Is it that you want to see her in the water without makeup on?
That's so ridiculous.
Or you want to see that if she's going to wear her enhancements in the water? Is that what we're doing? Is she going to wear the butt pads inside the water when she goes in the water?
I say first date, everybody go for a walk or drink coffee.
But nice afternoon. Nice little afternoon. Something, Starbucks, something. You know.
Yeah, let's sit at a table. Why are we sitting in the sand?
Why are we sitting on the side? Finding away.
Why are we in the sand?
Regis says, I ain't changing no diet. I got it already. Rose said I could do it myself, but I don't want to.
See, Rose, I've come a long way. I was just, I can do it myself. Like, just let me get on with it. Now I'm like, I can do it myself, but I absolutely do not want to.
Do not want to.
Not anymore.
Yeah. He said, listen, I know how to change a tire, and I'm still not doing it. I ain't lifted nothing heavy. Nothing. Since the first time my husband discovered I could lift a 5-gallon bottle, he was flabbergasted. Like, all this time, you mean you can lift this? Like, definitely.
Ooh, child.
Definitely.
Now, I look for people in the vicinity.
Like, can you get that for me, please? Can you get that? Did you lift one of the guy put in the car the other day? Did you lift it yourself?
I did that one myself. I did do that one myself. Because the difference between you and me and a lot of other women, I don't necessarily have a go-to somebody.
Right, yeah.
I have to find somebody.
Yeah, be a gay.
And it has to be, like, sometimes it's just, what am I going to do? Let the bottle sit in the car for 3 days while I find a man.
Carry a cup on the side and just pour inside the car.
Yeah, I like, sometimes you just gotta. But I made sure as I did it, I looked really uncomfortable and pain doing it in case somebody saw me and wanted to help. Put it down every 2 seconds. Can I just lift it and carry it? Absolutely.
Once you get inside, just lift it normally. Rita says, if you're using the beach for a date thing, it's going to wash off the makeup or mess up the hair. The makeup is now waterproof and hair Burmese curly and meant for water. Burmese, that's what I said right? Burmese curly. You will have to try harder. To see a natural state, because everything is waterproof now, the beach isn't the best tool. Just say it.
People still do that whole thing.
Not go to the beach?
No, that whole, like, I need to see her in a natural state at the beginning. I just like, really?
Yeah, man, I want to know. I just want to know exactly. Just give me an idea of how the morning's going to look for me.
From the first date?
No, not from the first date. But once we get in there, I'm going to need at some point for you not to come out the house with the makeup on. I don't need not the first couple of dates and then that's cool. You got that. But now that we've now crossed the line, we're like, okay, I think we have now found something. Let me see what I'm going to wake up to in the morning. Like without any enhancements. Let me see the bleach burns and stuff on your skin.
The bleach burns.
At one point you tried to do it, but you didn't do it properly. You tried to get two in your skin. It didn't work out correctly.
Pew,
so now you
pew,
just
pew,
so
pew.
now you just do
Pew.
makeup on it. Let me see that exactly. Let's see how bad it is. What parts are orange? I can need to know that beforehand. I don't want to be surprised. Honeymoon morning. Kennedy says big t-shirt and shorts at the beach. Hashtag modesty. So I know what you're looking for, but you ain't gonna find it here. It ain't gonna be here. Shout out to get it wrap up. Shout out I'm of the opinion, miss, you need your body for other things in life, i.e. having children, etc. Miss, put that bottle down, doing food. Put it down.
And we were supposed to talk about this one time about ministers. I sent you the video about the girl who said she was a minister and she'd had her body done.
Yeah. She had a BBL.
We should have put that on. We should have put that on.
I mean, first
right
of all,
now.
nothing but her looked not judge, but I watched and I judged.
Nothing about her looked real. Did you say?
No, I mean, it looked like you was a minister first. Like we said that part, I was like, a minister for what? Somebody say I be lifting.
How would y'all feel if
somebody say I just be
come
here.
on,
Somebody say I be here.
things to be done.
2 jugs at a time.
So what about leaders in the church with body enhancements, like permanent body enhancements, things that have been operated on?
Me, man and woman.
Woman, what you always do?
Oh man,
Yeah.
man, I get 30%.
Like for what?
They get hair, they get chest implants, they get no.
Chest implants like pecs. Yeah, all. Is that acceptable? Because actually, there should be. Are we asking this question just for Christians in general?
Say that for next week.
Say it for next week.
Say it for next week. I agree with Rose. Our scientists, we at some point.
We need to come with material. We're gonna come with receipts.
Some receipts. Yeah, video says at some point we need to make sure you ain't dating a tree monster just once.
A tree monster. That's God's creature. Oh.
Nobody's going to do it for me.
Somebody God has made with his hands. He was calling it a tree monster. Wicked.
So I say nobody can do it for her, and she making 4 trips to the car. So 2 drugs at a time it is. Making 2 trips now. Reduce says bleach burns. It's petty Delton. I apologize.
Agreed.
It's time. Say first time I took out my weave, Lauren tapped me for chalks. Now you cut my hair out.
Come on, Journey. Come on, growth.
It's all about growing. It's all about maturing. Learning things together. Learning how things go. Orange. No, it sounds bad. That's really a pet peeve for me. I ain't gonna lie. Orange skin is a pet peeve for me.
Orange skin?
Yeah, like when you do the burn, like when you do bleach it, like at some point it's like just.
I said this to Delton a couple of weeks ago. People who bleach, if automatically just lose an ounce of respect from me. If this is the standard piece of respect I give all human beings, you go up a bit if you're born in December. You go down a bit if you bleach.
That's a scratch. That's what you said. That's a rubric.
It's everybody who was born human, created on this planet by God, gets standard respect from me. Now, of course, we go into other things. If you're a liar, you lose some.
Of course.
But in terms of things that just on the face, if you bleach.
It's tone.
And what I found
is
is
that I don't believe
wonderful people I know who will be talking to me like, you're such an amazing person, but you bleach. I can't take you seriously. Like I'm watching you and the skin on your face looks like it's about to tear.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
You know what I mean?
I'm scared of that.
You know what it is? I'm watching you put yourself through pain. I think I just can't take that. I think that's what I can't take. That you're hurting yourself because you believe it's good for you in the long run. I think that level of delusion I can't really
so
take.
So red and painful. It does get it.
Yeah, I know some people who tone and like, yeah, that's different. But it's the people who like, you're actually, I can see the damage that you're doing to yourself. That's difficult for me to watch.
I don't get it. Rose says all of it. All is fine.
And then the thing is, and this is to do with like body enhancements and surgeries. Yeah, I think when you put yourself at that level of risk, how much do you value yourself? Right? Not, you should value, who God made you naturally. No, I'm not going to lie. I don't think in this day and age it's nice to be a pancake, flat in the back, flat in the front. I can understand a woman would like, let me do something about that, for your self-esteem. But when you do it to a level of risk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're supposed to be an educated, somebody existing and thriving in the world, and we're supposed to be able to trust the decisions you make. But I'm watching you hurt yourself.
Damage yourself.
I think that's for me the challenge. So this isn't against like all enhancements and and everybody should stay natural. No, please. There are certain things, if I could do it tomorrow, I would do it. Some things, if I could do it easy for free, no risk.
You be it tomorrow morning?
And I don't look like an alien.
Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning.
Done.
Right? But there are some things I'm just like, I'm watching you hurt yourself. And then these are like another level, spirit-filled, faith-filled believers. I'm like, that for me is another one. Like, this feels like such a very obvious poor judgment and so permanent. And so for me, I feel like that's one of my tensions about it. But the thing about body enhancements and surgery in the body of Christ, we can do that next week. Body enhancements in the body of Christ.
In the body of Christ. I don't get bleaching for real. This is Samantha saying most of them don't even be that dark. I'd be thinking, what would you do if you were my complexion?
Good.
Burn it off.
Now, you know what? I understand some people have existed in spaces that made them feel like the color of their skin didn't make them worthy of certain things, worthy of love, worthy of opportunities, right? And that comes from way back. And then the white people told us that being black was animalistic, and then to make sure that as black people we never came together, they told us that certain shades of black was better than others. And people of certain cultures and communities have imbibed that just as a way they live. So I'm not going to judge anyone who has certain complexes that make them make those decisions. But when it's hurting you, like when we can see, please, auntie, all of here is red. It's looking very painful. At some point.
You gotta stop. You gotta get up out of there. Last set of comments. Short summary statement would be go to the gym. Guys are getting chest implants, ab stitching, ab implants, synthos, and so much more. Just go to the gym.
Don't say just go to the gym. It's hard.
It is hard.
Gym is hard.
Rashad says, fun fact. He knows a cloth member with an enhanced body.
What's a cloth member?
As a rev, a minister of the cloth.
A man or a woman, Rashad?
Last question, man or woman?
Yeah, we got to bring that back next week.
Body. Julian says, I got to enhance this body when I lose this belly, Vera, because everything will be hanging. So it got to get nipped, got to get tucked, got to get put away. A woman. Tell us more next week.
Yeah.
Tell us more next week. Do we know said person?
Don't tell me that.
Tell me. I wouldn't know. Because I wouldn't know if I saw the difference. Obviously I didn't, because I wouldn't know what the person was. Anyway, guys, it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun, guys. Well, we got to get up out of here. Got to get up out of here. It's been 2 hours. You said 15 more extra minutes.
Samantha says she thinks she knows who Rashad is.
Rose said, send the receipt.
And then the question is, are they a proud body enhancement? Or
was it a good job?
Or are they somebody who's trying to do a undercover, hoping nobody would notice?
Hey, they do a good job.
Why do I feel like your focus is in the wrong place?
It wasn't a good job. There was an obvious that you could see what happened. Anyway, guys, go to church tomorrow. Live for Jesus. If
you have children, you could bring them by Life Worship Center Children's Church tomorrow. We are having a special Sunday.
Unless you don't. Because I see y'all. Because I purchased some things for y'all. Y'all don't have enough things for the one people y'all trying to.
No, you don't do that on the radio. That's not nice.
What are we doing?
That's not nice.
What are we doing here? Anyway, so break the children. We have tomorrow at Life Worship Center. We have our live sports day. It's going to be during our church time. So while the adults and the older saints are in church, our children are going to be on the Satrius sports Satrius field, having a whale of a time. David says he's going to run super fast.
Adisha, I see you trying to take over our baby competition. I'm hearing things. Stop that. Stop. Stop.
Even the babies.
We got it. I'm getting messages. Mr. Disha say this. Stop.
I see how my child trying to walk at me.
Stop. You got to go to church. You got to go to church. Y'all ain't going to get me in trouble. Say the adults leaving the house of the Lord.
Rose says you can't look like patty cake one day and conch fritters the next.
The people don't care if you know. The people don't care if you know.
I did. I went on a sabbatical. I came back and the Lord blessed me. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. The Lord blessed me. I went on sabbatical for about 2 to 3 months. Now I'm back at church. Look what the Lord has done. Come and see what the Lord has done. Come and see what the Lord has done. Come. All right. So, yeah, tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., bring the babies. Is that age? What's the top? The top age is what?
The top is 12. 12? School.
Okay, so 12.
Hold on, Adisha. The babies were always involved. Nobody ever told you that they weren't. So, that's the
y'all
point I'm trying to
by
make.
That. Y'all take that to your private.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, so we're gonna be there from 9:30 a.m. It starts at 9:30 for the sports day. Or that's all, you know.
Just regular
Okay.
children's church time.
And they're gonna be on the field. So dress them in a black.
So they come into
pants.
regular children's church, and then at some point we'll all go down to the
The
field.
dress code is athletic.
Yeah,
So bring them in a white shirt
white shirt
with a black
shorts
pants,
or a dark shorts.
no Crocs, because they're gonna be running. They're gonna be doing things. Although Crocs are athletic mode. You don't trust athletic mode on Crocs.
You trust your athletic mode on Crocs?
Man, I don't trust my Crocs on the whole. much less athletic mode than sport mode. And like you gotta put them in sport modes. Like sport mode's the same thing. It's just Crocs. But come on down. It's gonna be a whale of a time tomorrow. There's prizes, surprises. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be food. It's gonna be a great time down there at CH Reeves. So join us. So that doesn't come to church while their child has a whale of time, and afterwards they're gonna be tired and sleepy. So you can have a nice little break when you get at home.
Some of your babies wired different. I don't know about that.
Anyway, so y'all be safe, man. Have a great weekend. What's left of it. Find yourself in the house of Lord with like-minded believers on tomorrow. I mean, if you are a Sabbath keeper, then you've been in church already. You can do church again. You come tomorrow. Come out church tomorrow. Since you're gonna be in church today, you come by us again tomorrow. And we will see you guys on next week right here at Glory 93.9 FM. Your favorite gospel station. Keep it locked. Of course, all the great shows throughout the week. Joy Nay is here on the shift every day, Monday to Friday, 12:30 to 1:30. Barbershop Talk with Pastor Denzel and the crew. They are here on Tuesdays at 5:30. I think there's some breeze in the wind. There's some breeze and some noise in the market that there might be some girls coming to talk soon.
Oh, I was like, what?
There might be some girls coming to talk on the Glory. So y'all keep it locked. Y'all send a little notice, send a little request to Minister Marisha and the girls. Tell them come back and talk. But until then, keep it locked. Glory 93.9 FM, your favorite gospel station. I've been Delton.
I've been Vera.
Wow, you just read.
I'm really tired.
Oh,
Sleepy.
what time is that?
4 o'clock.
12. All right, guys, y'all be safe, man. Have a great weekend. What's left of it. Leave y'all with some more Dental and friends. I've been changed. Actually, not live. Sorry, my apologies. This is not his friends. We were not his friends at the time. This is Dental Roll, go to make my seem quiet. we were not his friends. I mean, not his friends now. I see the other party didn't get together.
Oh, I was wondering why Marisha put up eyes. I see why.
Yeah, the girl talking. Do. All right, guys, y'all be safe. Once again, it's my wife's birthday. All right, we gone. Do.
Let's do this next line. I've been changed.